Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another night of the low budget LCS. We are here, 4 days in a row? I am just as surprised as you are. But what I'm not surprised about, that was a bad transition, to introduce my co-caster, Bigfoot, once again, joining me as he did last night. Bigfoot, how are you doing tonight, man?
Doing pretty well. Ate some Chinese food, played some D&D, had a glass of wine. It's been a lovely evening.
Oh, God, that sounds wonderful. Well, by the way, I am streaming this to you if you can click into Discord. We're on Pro Comps right now. The draft has started. Needlessly large rods coming out with the Thresh ban, and the Kickin Squids responding in kind with Swain. Which, by the way, where are my manners? Let me set up the scene here. We've got our first commercial league game being streamed tonight. The Needlessly Large Rods versus the Kickin Squids. Excellent logos, by the way, which I am 100% going to tab back over to after this draft is done, because they did not get the proper amount of time on screen. And they're both excellent for totally different ways. Real quick, thank you so much to Maroon Doll, or Maron Doll? You'll tell me how to say it. And Lottie Dee Da for being the newest investors in the low budget LCS. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. Got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He is the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Better rip that Apex. Oh my God. Same to you, Swaggy_T21. Bigfoot, we're really kind of leaping in. We're skidding in here. We normally have a little bit more time, but we're just getting right to the meat of it.
I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
So,
what do you think of this draft?
I think Lee Sin and Viego bans make a ton of sense to me, as do Thresh. These are three champions that are incredibly strong in the meta right now. We've seen, at this point, this is our first week of pro play in pro leagues across the world. We've seen Superliga, we've seen LPL, we've seen LCK, and we've seen high priority on both Viego and Lee Sin. Very strong junglers right now. Thresh with some minor changes in preseason to some of the runes is incredibly strong. And then I think the Scion, the Swain, and Varus are both picks that tend to be good and might be sort of niche strengths of these teams. So I like the bans from both teams. First pick Vayne on blue side is
style.
So ballsy.
Style.
So I like that Pro Comps is saying that it could be flex top, and I think that is one of the things that makes this a little bit of a safer move. But no matter what, this is a ballsy pick. So we now have a Vayne out there, and they're basically laying it all on the table, and they're saying, hey, counter this if you can, but we're gonna play a Vayne. Now, Vayne is pretty strong right now. They are historically always a strong ADC if the person playing them is incredibly competent at playing Vayne. So they have to know that all eyes are on them for this game, especially with it being first pick.
I love this really quick. I love this because it's like a game of poker, and this is either a bluff or they've got the whole thing. This is where I reveal I don't 100% know the rules of poker, and I should have picked a different analogy.
Absolutely.
But that being said,
it's like playing blackjack with both of your cards face up.
That was a way better one. Well done, 100%.
That's why they pay me and not you.
That is 100% true.
So the scary thing about this is that red side answered exactly as I would answer if I saw a Vayne. Strong engaged support with hard CC and point and click lockdown with a lane bully in Misfortune. The Morgana is interesting. Could go mid, could go jungle, but probably won't.
Sure.
And then blue follows up again with the Braum and the Diana. I'm going to spend most of the game talking about Diana, unless someone might have to remind me to stop talking about Diana.
I'm so on Diana right now.
It's so. I think it is this. I think there are two junglers right now that are blindable at every ELO and can absolutely curb stomp games with very little risk. And I
Sure.
think those are Xin Zhao and Diana.
Sure.
And I love that one is AP and one is AD. I think that Diana being an an AP jungler offers a lot in the mix of the comp, especially picking it early. It allows their solo lanes to pick really any damage profile they want. So they can have a really strong AD top laner. They can have a really strong AD mid laner. Normally, it's kind of hard to pick AD mid laners unless you're making up that AP somewhere else, and it sometimes feels awkward to make up that AP in top lane. There are not that many AP top laners. They actually banned one of the best magic damage top laners, and the other team banned the other one. So the Diana pick really lets them do whatever they want. The end. This Malphite, this Vayne pick is so ballsy because
I love it.
It's so mean what they've drafted in response to it. Like, this is such an anti-Vayne comp. It's CC, it's bullying, it's so. They have to be really on it.
First picking Vayne,
trust that they're going to be on it.
First picking Vayne kind of felt like when you're in an EDH pool and you've played the meanest card on the table and all of the removal has been directed towards you, and every single person is counting their cards saying, I've got some exile, I've got some spot removal here. Like, what can I do to get rid of that Vayne?
Yeah.
All
right, hang on one moment. I have to just check off my tally of how many card-based analogies we can make. We're at 3 tonight.
Thank God.
Double digits.
Oh, I have a secret mission that I've been given to use a special word. You're not allowed to know it. Also, I'm gonna respond to some things in the chat really quickly. Aside from the fact that all you are super lovely, and I've seen all the lovely, nice things. You're all fantastic. DirtyCon, thank you so much for the Prime sub and being an investor in the low budget LCS. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Also, Xavier asking, where did the budget for this overlay come from? That's something to the mid-budget LCS. This is our sponsor for this season. It's Pro Comps. There is a link in the description down below. There's a 25% off discount code if you'd like, but there's also free trials, so you can just try all that jazz out as you will. Oh no, I showed the wrong screen. Oh no, I forgot to change something that I was working on. It's not as funny as I want it to be. Never mind. It's there.
Are you ranking us by a different metric today?
Ranking us by different metrics.
Great.
And I ran out of ideas, and then I started working on something else, and then I got distracted by working on it. And so now it's not as good as I want it to be, but it's there. It's there, and it's fine, all right? And I refuse to be judged.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I'm getting very defensive already. Oh my God. Okay, also, no, we're going to let these guys go through the draft during the 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I need to remember to re-show the logos because I really like them.
Yeah. I do want to quickly remark the last 2 pieces of the draft for Needlessly Large Rods. They picked a set and a Vigar, which actually help so much. The set can now take someone and put them away from the Vayne, and the Vigar can erect a nice little baby cage and say, this is my little precious baby Vayne. You cannot come near them. Stay where you are. So, I don't think either one of them stops the Malphite ult, but it helps a lot everywhere else. Now, it looks like the Nautilus is jungling, and the Morgana is going to be support. So, interested to see how Nautilus jungle.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, it's Waffles. Waffles does play. He's got a very interesting jungle pool.
Yes,
this is a classic Waffles.
This is a classic Waffles. I actually love this because we, at least you and I, have a good amount of experience with the Kickin Squids. This is a new team name, but these guys have played in the league for a little while. And it's going to be super fun to see them matched up against the Needlessly Large Rods, which are newcomers to the league. And I'm always excited. And like
Roselle said, the Kickin Squids are the economy champions from last season. They've moved up a league. They graduated at the end of last season.
Was it last season?
I think
yes. Okay. Yes. Rico Suave, I thought they already picked teams. So they picked on Pro Draft. Sometimes teams use Pro Draft because, let's be clear. What you saw before was not an overlay. That is an app that you can use alongside your client. And it'll give you advice as you go through it. We'll tap back to that in a minute. Can I turn up Bigfoot? Let me see if I can. He might just have to put his microphone.
I just put it
inside his mouth. Oh, I also want to say that Praetorian, PC Praetorian, one of our wonderful community members, has a watch stream channel going. So if you want to watch with, if you want to make some new friends tonight, hop in the Discord and hop in that channel with them, and y'all can hang out. Okay, Bigfoot, say some words.
Some words, some things, some stuff,
Okay. Folks, you tell me if that sounds good. I like that Xavier's in all caps right now. Okay, hold on. What's my list of things to do? First of all, let's just tab back. Do you see these logos?
Let me take a look.
All right.
Oh! So, needlessly large rods are sick.
It's
Very
beautiful in its
professional,
simplicity.
Very clean.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Clearly
I love it.
commissioned art.
Yes. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, this is a squid that's been drawn in MS Paint.
Yeah, Rat House said, can I change my logo later? And I said, yeah.
No, you're not anymore.
But you I might be overruled. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, if it's the placeholder logo,
I mean,
change this.
It's incredible.
No, you may not. No, you may not.
All right. I want to hear what you have to say about these comps now that they've been locked in here. Oh, I stopped streaming pro comps to you. All right. Let's look at the summary here. Let's see what they're saying. All right. The analysis from pro comps is, are you fucking kidding? Both these teams, hardcore engage compositions here. Yeah. No surprise. I think that's pretty spot on.
And I think this goes into what I was talking about a little bit yesterday on stream, where I think the best thing to do, especially this early in the season, is to just play 5v5 teamfight engage comps. So I love that both teams have sort of picked the same theme, and it's just down to execution.
Now, can I also say this? Pro comps is also saying that the scaling for needlessly large rods in the end game is much, much greater. Now, I think anytime you pick one of the endlessly scaling champs, I think you're going to win scaling, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Is it as do Syndra and Misfortune, and Morgana to an extent, and depending on what kind of Malphite it is, do you think those mitigate how much of an impact that scaling will have, or is it nope, just at a certain point, all the damage in the world?
If both of these teams are sitting on 3 items for each champion and the gold is dead even, 90 times out of 100, blue team wins.
Sure.
I cannot overstate how strong Vayne scales, how strong Veigar scales, and honestly, and this is probably not the first champion on everyone's radar, Diana has the hardest 3-item spike I have felt in the game. It is a tangible difference between skirmishing with 2 items and then finishing your 3rd item as Diana. It's unreal how much more burst and sustain even with Conquer you get. So I think a lot of games, sure, red team can pull it out. Squids can kick their way into a victory with a strong Malphite ult and the Wombo with Misfortune. Their engage is a little bit easier, but if needlessly large can hang in there and get a couple items and start farming stacks on Veigar, it is it's gonna be ugly.
Now, just getting everyone ready. There are, of course, a proverbial merry-go-round of client issues in the game right now. So it's possible we'll have to restart. Holy shit! I think it worked on the first time. If you've been tuning in the last 3 nights, you'll see that it has not worked the first time any of the times. But here we are. That is remarkable. All right, well, I am pleasantly surprised. Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot about my bit. This is why This is why I forgot to finish working on that, guys. It was going to be a better bit. Oh, shit. The Kickin Squids trying to kick it off right away. Look at Radhouse walking around right here, walking into no vision. Here we go. It's going to be Dizzy Dave and Cobra Strike right down here. Cobra Strike is going to get grabbed by a binding. I don't know if there's much more CC. Auto attacks are going to come out, but that's a big bald man with a giant shield. So he's likely going to be fine.
The strength is in the forehead, everyone knows that.
I've always said
And
the
the
strongest
scalp.
part of the body is the forehead.
Yeah, the strongest part of your body is your scalp. People think it's your legs. Idiots.
Yeah,
Doc.
total fools. How about this, though? Love the response. Dobby 007 walking over, getting a nice deep ward. Get a little bit of extra information on where the jungler's going to be starting.
Great ward.
Great ward. Fantastic ward. If we're being real here. Oh, also real quick, it's Dylan Diaz. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in low budget LCS. Sorry, you were saying?
Curious to see these jungle paths.
Yes.
Now, Diana has a really fast clear. Most of her clear really kicks in later, but you can do a 6-camp clear in time for Scuttle if you do it right. Normally, you want to start blue buff to do that, but you can do it from red side. It's a little trickier. She is spotted on a ward, so the junglers are tracking each other. Nautilus, not going to lie to you, I have very little experience in Nautilus jungle. I'm not really sure what his path is going to be.
Yeah.
It looks like he's doing a full clear. We'll see. Ooh, Diana might get a little spicy here. Oh, no, just dropping a ward. Okay.
Vision is spicy, all right? That might be a controversial opinion. I'm really curious to see how I want to keep an eye on this Vayne, right? First pick Vayne is a fantastic play. And narratively, I really want it to work out. Okay, hold on. That's 2-3 procs on Kev has allergies. Oh, one more auto. Oh, so close. They were right on top of each other, honestly. Impossible to click through that.
Oh, yeah. No, that was really, really well played by Radhouse to sort of make it a lot harder.
Right. Hug his ADC, make it difficult. What's up, foolish sucker? I see you in there. Thanks for coming back another night.
Yeah.
Also seeing a lot of Squids cheers. A lot of Squids for life guys in the crowd tonight. I imagine that if we had a stadium that you would all have squid hats, and that would be fantastic.
I think we get squid foam fingers that are just hands of tentacles.
Wait, sorry, that's so much better. Oh, sorry, hold on. We also have needlessly large rod fans as well. FSG,
you know what we're gonna
TTV,
get
we see you. Yeah, yes, of course. Just enormous staffs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, binding does land on Divvy Dave right there. And a great condemn. That was fantastic. Whether or not it was on purpose, that was the exact distance required. I felt like that was
Even
a max
if it wasn't,
range condemn.
you still pretend it was.
Bullet Club got a dance left and right. He is going to get stunned right here. Dobby going to walk up. Nice patient auto attacks. A flash away from Bullet Club, but ooh, that's going to be first blood. That being said, honestly, if that stun had landed, he might have taken Diana back in response. Oh, also, Faniel Daniel, thanks so much for the hold on. Waffles here, a flash forward. Ooh, double flashes, right, but Skyfalker is going to be here as well. The man's got blue buff, and he's got a giant sickle scythe. That is not going to be good for Waffles right there. He's going to fall as well, and Vigar will pick up a kill.
Tough start so far.
For the Squids.
Really nice. Tough start for the Squids.
Just a great
really
sentence.
Nice start. Yeah. Squid is a fun word to say.
It really is.
Blessed that I get to say it for 2 games in a row. I like that play from Skyfalker. Vigar is a lane that's really easy to set up a gank, and they played it exactly right. You put the enemy laner in a position where it's very difficult for them to get out of the cage without flashing.
Totally.
Either burn the flash or get a kill. They got both.
Yes.
So I'd also like to see Diana come back.
Totally. No, absolutely. I think that really is going to be the play. Also, thank you so much to our newest investors, Lakios. And no, I haven't forgotten the other one. I just wanted to say it last. Sports Fan. Thank you so much. You are definitely in the right place. Thanks for being the newest investor in a low budget LCS.
Hey, I'm going to be a sports ball guy right now and say that Diana's name, Skyfalker, is probably a league-approved way to say Skyfucker.
Nope.
Which is a nickname that comes from a real live human sports ball game that people play in person on a court in a stadium rather than on a computer.
Ooh, a fun little tidbit.
So perhaps sports fan is here for Diana.
Dude, I went on a deep hole learning about Highlight the other day. Super interesting sport. Very interesting
violent.
history. Yes, certainly. Anyways, we're coming up on 6.
Skyfucker is not a highlight. Right?
Not from Highlight. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, spot on, man. Or it's a Skywalker reference, says Billabang. Thank you very much, and too true. Mountain Drake is up. Diana's here. Nope, just going to start backing. Right now, we've had a bit of an equilibrium after those early kills, and as I say that, a fight breaks out. Diana is going to come down. Rat House, one more auto attack will proc this. It's going to be the ADC. Kev has allergies, who's taken down next. Dizzy Dave making their head spin, trying to go down for a double kill, but no! Rat House is going to stay at a distance and keep himself safe.
Kudos to this Diana, finding the plays where they need to be made. Although,
good stun rack
for Bullet Club.
Bullet Club. I used to play on a team with Bullet Club, actually. Yeah, the kid slaps.
That's why you're not on the team anymore. Very
I
violent
almost
man.
spit the water out of my mouth.
Very, very violent man.
It's true. It's true.
So a nice solo kill in the mid lane. You gotta love it. Solo Bolo from the Syndra. The champion that is meant to solo Bolo.
100%.
So, really nice play. Good adaptation from Diana, seeing that both mid laners sort of reset. Takes dragons really fast, neutrals really quickly. Nautilus, on the other hand, Waffle says, all right, well, I see you on dragon. We're going to take your topside jungle. Joke's on you. Ha ha ha. But this Diana's getting big.
Absolutely. No, I mean, you talked about it before with just an incredibly aggressive power spike. Oh, hold on. Waffles is walking up here. We might get a gank, but oh, a great set ult brings him out of the hook of Flash Ward. Now it's a 1v1. Well done from GGG Turtle. Absolutely excellent. Waffles still only level 6. Sorry, only level 5. Then I saw the 6 and said it.
No, that was a really nice play from Set. Seeing that Malphite was actually not going to take enough damage to die, he was off center for the W, flashes to reposition in the middle of the W, gets the kill, and gets out. One clarification, I believe it's pronounced Turtle.
Sorry. That was my bad. I know he would become upset with me if he watched the VOD and heard me mispronouncing the name. Apologies. Yeah. I might just go with Turtle, though, if we're in the middle of a particularly fast...
just play it safe.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, Vayne ults.
Oh, Dizzy Dave goes in. He is going to be landed on with a binding right there, but the rest of the team is here, too. Diana coming down. Kev has allergies. Good flash. Super smart, but Diana's going to bring them all together. That's going to be the ult right there. So much damage being dropped down, and a misfortune ult in return. That's going to make up 1, not 2, but very close. Double buffs on Kev has allergies. A good response from the Squids here.
Yeah, Kevin is allergic to losing. That was a really good ult.
Oh, that's true. It was a very good ult.
But a great gank and ult from Diana, too. So ultimately a 1-for-1 trade.
And a last-second binding for Morgana.
Yeah, the Morgana to start that off was a really good binding, because the second Vayne ulted, Rat House smelled something fishy and said, you know what, you just stay right there. I don't really trust you very much right now.
Totally.
And they got back in time to mitigate the gank somewhat.
No, absolutely. And let's just call a spade a spade. This Vayne 2-0 definitely paying off. Once you escape the early game, I think that's one of the more vulnerable parts. Ooh, hold on. Turtle is coming in here against 19 steps, okay? Just a bit of a trade. Yeah, I'm definitely just going to be going from Turtle from now on.
I think you did one too many G's. It sounded like you pronounced an extra G.
Well, now I'm going to get stuck on it. It's like starting up a diesel lawnmower.
Also, the second G is silent.
That's again my bad. Rat House.
It's okay, we'll get there. It's still early in the season.
Right. We got plenty of time to learn names.
Yeah.
Back to some casual laning. If you're the Diana, you've played a lot of this champ. What lane are you eyeing at and saying, that's where my next meal is?
So if I'm fed as Diana and I'm after 6, I just want to keep going bottom.
Sure.
Because I can hit 2 people with my ult, and that's 300 more gold I can get from kills.
Sure.
Diana is going kind of an interesting split build. So there's a lot of different builds you can go at Diana. Another reason she's pretty strong right now is she can sort of move her builds around depending on what she needs in any given moment. So from this build, they're going to go Hextech Protobelt, and they're also going to go Nashor's Tooth. Now, normally you go one or the other first, and then you finish the second after. I actually like with the Nashor's Tooth build, finishing Nashor's Tooth first, farming up a lot, and then fighting after your second item power spike. But it seems like they're going components of both. So it's going to leave them in a weird spot where they have pretty good attack speed, and they can clear quickly, but they also have...
Good Morgana binding. That's the ult drop right there. A great response from Braum. That's exactly how they want to play that combo out on both sides. Good jobs to both lanes there. Oh, wait, hold on. Big fight happening. Is that Diana getting soloed out by Waffles down there? Holy shit. Oh, Skyfalker's going to kill Bullet Club right there. Waffles trying to get this last auto onto the Diana. He does get it, but Dobby 007. Oh, hard to escape in this. Oh, a good flash over the wall. You cannot dodge that ult.
No, you cannot.
That's what I was waiting for.
But he tried. He tried. Also in the top lane, 19-step solo bowled. So that is a 2 for 2, and the Squids get Rift Herald.
Yeah, Kickin Squids, picking up Rift Herald there. That's definitely a good get considering that Diana's the one that started it. Ooh, look at this.
Now, they want to use this Herald to unlock...
Hold on, there's a lot of damage
Probably-
from... Oh, great condemn again. Practically in the same spot as the first one, too, not for nothing.
So, the Kickin Squids spike in the mid game pretty hard, so they want to actively use this Rift Herald to get that mid game spike earlier.
Right.
Now, I would say that Misfortune's the best person to use it on. They're the damage component of the Wombo combo. They
We're looking at a gank, by the way, for sure, but this is going to be a counter gank as well.
Counter.
Waffles trying to be as okay. That's condemned down right here. When will the tide turn? They smell that it's a trap. Bullet Club walking down as well. Dobby also walking down too. He sees they walked across the board to make the call to pull off. Good communication.
This is going to be a fight. There's no way this is not a
No, Dragon's
Dragon
up.
just spawned.
They gotta get it. The goal's 1,000
Syndra's backing
apart.
but has TP.
Yes.
The slow. The Q.
Okay.
That's a nice chunk on a vein. You don't hate that.
Not at all. Waffles still has
Squids have
the Rift
priority.
Herald though. Diana's gonna take red buff. I don't really think that's gonna slow her down though. They've got a nice pink ward.
They're going to see Nautilus now.
Oh,
They
these are the
can't
kind
clear
of
that
dragon
pink. That
dances
makes
I
it
love.
in a very annoying spot. Syndra did TP
Look,
mid.
great
Nautilus
pink
with
right
it.
there. Hold on. Let's see. That's the ult. The last of the mana used as the ult, but Diana tries to get to the backline. They're not able to take out Kevin. Kevin's allergies lives through that, but Misfortune ult is down. That's about half a Bullet Club gone right there. No smite on the side of the needlessly large rods. Waffle should be able to secure this as long as they can get it to the right. There it is. Great smite and a binding lands too, but there we go. Defensive cage. Well played from Dobby. They're going to get the range. Dizzy Dave may be a little bit too far out. Let's see if he can dodge this binding and this hook. Okay, that's one. Nope, there it goes. That's all the damage, but a great block from Braum right there. Dizzy Dave still alive. Gets some autos off. Is taken down. Dobby, last man on this side of the lane. Gonna very appropriately back off, and now they're going to drop the Rift Herald. The Kickin Squids have been behind for the last 7 minutes, but this one play has put them in the lead.
And this Herald is coming 3 seconds before the play call.
Shit, Kevin!
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Okay. Kevin is allergic to Diana.
A flash for the
It's a
ages.
fatal allergy.
I'm not gonna... That was good. I'm not gonna lie. Did he see the Diana coming?
No.
Okay, alright.
Maybe.
That makes sense. Maybe he was like, I'm not getting out of this. I'm gonna commit.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he did not see her.
Sure. So Soul is gonna be... Oh, that's a fun client bug. We actually can't see what dragon is coming next on the side.
Yeah, we can. It's Chemtech. You got to click the pit.
No, you can check on the pit, but it used to give
the
you...
timer's down.
Yeah.
If you hover over it, it'll say Chemtech. I wonder
okay.
if the spectator client just hasn't imported the new symbols.
That sounds very like them. Like
That sounds... I'm just going to assume that's what it is.
almost certainly you're right.
That's really funny.
Yeah. The client is made of bugs right now,
All
for
indie
sure.
company.
Yeah, we got to stop bullying them. tied up 8-8 in kills. Here's the thing. Kickin Squids are in the lead for now, but this is the exact same lead that the needlessly large rods held. Oh, I'm actually fucking jazzed for the rest of this game because both these teams have been pushing back and forth very equally. But
I also would like to note that we haven't seen a hyped up Malphite ult yet.
No, we
There
haven't.
are a lot of abilities in this game, and we've seen most of the cool ones. We have not seen a dope Malphite ult yet.
No, not yet.
That's high octane stuff.
It truly is. I feel like we also haven't seen like a perfect Braum ult yet either. Because obviously, Braum is a good counter to Misfortune because he can stop that channel, mid-channel, middle.
If there are any Braum mains out there, though, you've seen some good Braum porn a couple of times.
Wait, look at this. Waffle's coming around. There's the slow. That's the ult being dropped right there. Cobra Strike is going to be the one who does get locked up, and that's going to be a Misfortune ult, but it's not going to matter to him because the man's bald and he's got an enormous shield. Dizzy Dave dropping his ult as well. He's trying to press the issue, see if he can get some more damage down. Holy shit. Wait, what just happened? Was that a bounce?
Got him?
I don't know.
Might have been a bounce. I don't think he had enough damage to die to the E. I think
That was crazy.
All
right, somebody with better eyes than us can tell us what happened.
Had to be a bounce.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then a top lane fight, which is exciting in its own way. I've been playing top lane recently. It's a ton of fun.
For some people.
For some people. Bullet Club is in the wings here. Dragon is in an interesting position, right? When you think about the combinations of ways that the early dragons can play out, right? You've really just got either nobody takes one until really late, one team gets two, and then you're like, okay, now we might need to respond. But this is very interesting because both teams have one, right?
Yeah.
No one has a clear lead. You don't necessarily need to go for it, right? I guess I haven't seen these teams really prioritize this super hard. I think yesterday we saw they were potentially on track. There was a game that was on track for like a 23-minute Elder or something.
Someone got a 23-minute soul in our games last night. So I think the thing about dragons is that we're going to see.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Rift Herald for the moment. That's binding down. That's a huge ability gone down. Let's see. Braum might have his ult as well. That's going to be a massive set ult. Let's see if they can layer everything on. Kevin has allergies. Is gone out of the fight. Dizzy Dave at a good distance right there. Going to focus on Waffles. A teleport's coming in, but that might not be enough. Rat House is going to be taken down next, and now it's Bullet Club. He does get one kill right there. The man's running away. Got some sort of movement speed buff. That's a big stun. I don't think it was enough to take out Dave, though. Oh my god, Bullet Club being very tricky. Trying to get into the jungle, but hold on. Let's see. Nope, that's going to be the two dashes. Goes Golden, waiting for his cooldowns, but Turtle's coming as well. Let's see if he can make some magic. Holy shit! Bullet Club! This man had one ready in the chamber and pulled it right away. Well done. They thought they only needed two for him. And now it's tied up evenly after that. Gold is dead even.
Boy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So, he had...
Needlessly Large did a great job of immediately destroying Kevin. Right?
Yes.
Rat House threw the shield on him, but it wasn't enough. Diana pulled him in, burst him, dead out of the fight. So at that point, it's really just the scraps of the other champions in the team trying to clean up Needlessly Large, which worked out. Bullet Club's TP ended up letting
now the
him
dragon
clean up that fight.
Right.
But
can I just say egg on my
Herald.
face for saying that teleport was a bad call? Because he made it out as well.
That was incredible. It worked out really well.
And they pick up a dragon off that. Any uncertainty that may have been... Oh, okay. We should probably talk about scaling in a second. But any uncertainty around, do we need to take this dragon? Melts away when you get picks like that. He got out of there alive, too. All right, I'm done with that. That was wild.
No, that was an unbelievably good play. Needlessly Large did get the Herald. They're still sitting on it. If I'm then, I want to use it mid lane to knock over the mid turret. But yeah, I do actually think against all odds of how that fight started, the Kickin Squids came out
Kickin
ahead there. Not necessarily fully ahead. So Misfortune just had to burn Flash slightly off the screen because of the Vigar cage.
Can you kick without knees? Do Squids have knees?
I gotta change.
This isn't important, but
I'll message the captain.
Please do.
Middle of the game.
Smart move to back off right there. That was a really good cage. This is a great Rift Herald. Waffles is going to be walking up as well. Oh my god, there it is. There's the epic Malphite ult that we were looking for. Diana's going to live for at least a moment. He goes golden, not able to pick somebody off, and he comes back. Waffles misses his ticket out of town with that hook right there, but a great settle brings him into the backline. Rathos goes golden immediately. Oh my god, the Syndra flank. I wasn't even looking at him. Bullet Club is everywhere, condemned into the wall. Dobby and Cobra Strike and GG Turtle, the last left alive. Waffles is still part of this fight, but his health is quite low. If that cage had landed on anyone, that would have been rough. Good stun from Bullet Club right there. Let's see if they've got the damage. Dobby goes down. A hook onto Cobra Club right there. Sorry, onto GGG Turtle. Oh, this is a set, though. This is a set. Can they stop him before he gets a kill? Yes, they can. A 4-for-1 out of the Kickin Squids into the needlessly large rods. Would you look at that?
This is where the history of these players playing together is going to shine. These fights could go either way, but the slightest of margins have been falling towards the Kickin Squids.
Oh, nice. Diana going in right there. Let's see if it's enough. She is going to get stunned up. That's a lot of CC and damage being brought back to our 19 steps. Wait, hold on. They do get a kill. I think 2. Very well played. Oh, a shutdown. That was for Dizzy Dave right there. Got the last auto, and that's all you need. A shutdown.
Worked a little bit there. Lost some. Yeah, Vayne picking up that shutdown is not great for the Kickin Squids, but pretty good for the needlessly large rods. But you could tell from their team fighting that the Kickin Squids have been playing together for a while, right? This is a team that played together last split. They have that synergy. When a team fight gets that chaotic, if you know each other, if you can trust each other, if you've played together for a while, you're going to get a little bit of that edge. So while that team fight was played really well from both players, or both teams, as it started getting chaotic and messy towards the end, you could see the Kickin Squids play around each other really well, dance around their cooldowns, and they came up ahead. They did overstay a little bit for that turret, and some more gold gets onto this Vayne.
And to that point, though, a good response from the needlessly large rods to identify that they had overstepped their bounds and get 2 kills back. Again, money onto Diana, money onto Vayne. 2 massive carries. And then, this is something that we were going to talk about before, the obvious, not an elephant, but the small yordle in the room, Vigar scales into infinity, right?
135 stacks so far.
At a certain point, he's going to be, 3/4, healthing. That's not a good term. Anybody who's able to get a W on, right? WQ. The ult's going to finish him off. Yeah. That being said, there's an enormous amount of dive potential just through 19 steps Malphite, just being able to press R onto one person. So it's going to be a question of positioning. And I think we see that from the Vayne and from the Vigar. Those 2 models should never be on top of each other in any fights for the rest of this match. So how they play that, I think, is going to be really important.
I'm glad you brought up how they play fights, because we've seen an emerging thread from all of the team fights so far. First of all, both teams love being together, and that's great. They're both playing to their strengths. We talked about how draft is these team fight engaged strengths from these teams, so the fact that they're fighting together, they're playing to their win conditions, that's great to see. Really smart from both teams. We've also seen the theme emerging where both teams will pick off someone very quickly. The first couple seconds of the fight happen lightning speed,
right?
And someone's dying really fast. A couple of fights ago, the Misfortune died immediately. A couple of fights ago, the Vigar died really quickly. So it's up to these teams to not only counter.
Hold on, Dobby might be getting picked right here. That was a great layering of CC, but a really good cage might save Dobby. Is it enough? Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about. On both ends of the spectrum right there, right? That was an imperfect combo just because he had so much CC on him, but Dobby was still able to do 75% of Bullet Club's health right there.
But at the same time, needlessly large now making a macro move saying, okay,
beautiful.
Sure, people top, we're just going to take Dragon.
Really, really good. 19 steps, I think, is going to let that go. Hold on, we see the ult.
Dobby,
this is the ult from Vayne right here. Let's see, he's continuing on. That's the slow, the flash forward. Ooh, a good ult away from 19 steps. And a hard split on the other side of the map. The Dragons are 2-2, but now a base is almost cracked. 19 steps knows what his orders are. Oh my god. Brilliant call right there, and I think they're going to be able to get this inhib. Binding goes out. Bullet Club's quite low. Oh, 19 steps. Just causing trouble. Just causing trouble. Numbers are going to be even, and 2 massive points of CC are going to be remote from this fight. Wow.
This game is sick. Both of these teams really hitting hard and playing to their strengths. We saw in the top lane, right? Like I was saying before, both these teams have burst. Whether it's Syndra or Vigar,
or an MF ult.
Hold on, hook out from Waffles right there. That's a double stun from Bullet Club. He is on fire today. A good response from Braum. Oh, look at that. Diana going in super deep, trying to get Bullet Club right there, but Kevin has allergies, has the damage as well. Look at that W. Great misfortune ult falling up the CC, but that's a massive shield. He falls all the same. Waffles taking turret shot after turret shot. The man lives? Question mark. Absolutely wild, Dobby. Okay.
And the turret stays alive.
And the turret stays alive. A beautiful defense from needlessly large rods, even in the face of all this CC. Look at who's in the Chemtech mist, though, is that Malphite who's backing. The point is irrelevant. Point is, he could have attacked.
Yeah. I like that they're keeping the pressure up. Both of these teams, and by the way, that Diana engage was great. They missed clipping 2 other people with their ult by a very small margin, and the fight is completely different if they hit that. So both these teams really playing well. Both these teams also have really short cooldowns on their power abilities.
Yeah.
MF ult's already halfway done. Nautilus ult is 3/4 done. Diana ult is almost back up already. Vayne ult's back up. Braum ult's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. So we're going to see a lot of these repeated fights over these objectives. It seems almost at immediate back-to-backs. So we saw a fight over the top turret. We saw a fight by Dragon. We saw a fight by Rift Herald. We saw a fight in the mid lane. We saw a fight in top lane. We saw a fight in the mid turret. We saw a fight in the mid turret, and then we saw another fight in the mid turret. So it's really quick. It's 26 minutes, and we've had 4 or 5 5v5s already.
You know, Bigfoot, my grandmother always had a saying, when life gives you lemons, farm super minions in the top lane. And that's exactly what we're seeing. She was a strange woman. League would not have been invented for many years. Hold on, great stun here. Waffles is going to take some damage. Dizzy Dave is in the area as well. This is exactly who you'd want to take down a tank, but that's Nautilus ult. Let's see. Oh, goodbye, Kevin. Allergic to death no more. Dobby coming around. Maybe you can catch him at a choke point. Nope, not enough. Oh, and guys, it's just going to be about the CC and the pick from this point on, because Vigar has officially reached danger level. I mean,
Vigar is 574 AP at 27 minutes and only has 2 items. Like, he's gonna hit 1,000 in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the man's only gonna get bigger and bigger. And I think that this has been a great comp drafted by the Kickin Squids, but they're gonna need to drive the knife home, or they're gonna have a huge problem with this Vayne and this Vigar. Also, thank you so much to Clutch FG. They've subbed for the Prime sub. They subbed for 27 months. Say, damn, Kickin Squids win econ and come up to commercial and can still kick hard. Again, we're not sure if Squids can kick, but also Bigfoot, I agree. Sort of sounds like an irrelevant figure in our community.
Yeah, he's super washed.
He does bathe often. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything of value, either within the league itself or captaining any of the teams.
And what team are you on?
It's
not irrelevant, is it? Okay.
It's not relevant at all.
Okay, hold on. Good bind. Oh, that's a lot of damage onto Vigar, a binding over the wall as well. Cobra Cake doing everything he can to stop it, but Bullet Club, my God.
Gets revenge.
Gets revenge. These are 2 vicious mid laners. Can I also just say the farm is basically even in every role, and I love that. God, this map is so wild. The binding lands onto set right there, but who's there? It's Diana over the wall. Cobra Strike is here as well. This is happening in a corridor. Can they kill Rat House? No, the man lives. Sorry, now he's dead. That's the Malphite ult. Misfortune ult coming across as well. Auto coming through right here. Kevin has allergies, looking for damage. Dizzy Dave is the one who's last left alive. Last man on the team. He's got his ult ticking. Let's see if he can go for the 1v1. That's a lot of damage. He gets the 1v1. Sorry, the 2v1. There was a Malphite in his face as well. Very well done.
This game is fucking lit.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Buggle hopped into the channel halfway through that. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like I heard him talking.
Kick him out if he is. I'm gonna check. Where is he?
Oh my God.
Smell him.
Dobby. Oh my God. Does he have ult? He has ult, but he doesn't have flash. He's not in range. Boy, he is just walking at 19 steps. Literally, okay, if either of them got into range, they're dead. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
What's up, Ace Realness? You say, hello, I'm brand new here. Well, welcome to the low-budget LCS. Dobby is a free elf. Yes, he's earned himself his sock. For sure. A dozen times over this game.
Yeah. The
Hot
socks
damn.
are really stacking up. Yeah, at this point, he's got 178 socks.
The man's got a sock addiction. What can I say?
Yeah. And he's at 700 AP. Feel like we checked in about 2 minutes ago and he had 150 less, and now he has 150 more.
It feels so good to have Death Cap on Vygar because you know that every Q, every time you take the time to set that up, it just does.
Sweeter.
Oh, yeah. You're just doing work. Okay, Cobra Strike gets hit with the binding right here. They're gonna. Oh, my God. That's actually a really good amount of damage onto Cobra Strike.
Rami is kind of.
That's the ult right there. They decide, hey, let's take a member off the map. That's what we need to do. And the trigger is pulled.
I like that. You know, a huge key neutral objective is up, and sometimes you fall into the habit of saving your ult for, like, the perfect
Look at 19
moment.
steps. 19 steps is in the middle of enemy territory right here. God, being invisible is wild. But there is no Malphite ult. They know that that is off the map. It was traded for the life of Cobra Strike. Dobby's walking up. He's the front line right here. A good flash. That was important. If that binding landed, he was absolutely done. Let's see what they can do. They don't. Oh, they need a really good set ult or something here. Let's see. Baron's going down quite low. The flash forward. Oh, not able to get the steal, but this is a lot of damage. Kevin has outage. Is almost dead. The man does die. That's going to be Set getting the kill right there. Skyfalker going in again as well. He's going to go down too, but they actually might be able to clean up. Needlessly Large Rods has turned this around, and Bullet Club, can he do the outplay again? He cannot. That's 1,000 gold shutdown, and the Needlessly Large Rods clean up the Kickin' Squids.
So, the Kickin' Squids get 300 gold a member, but who gives a crap because all of Needlessly Large get 300 gold for each kill they just got. And nobody has Baron anymore, not to mention the fact that a triple kill goes over to Vayne. Vayne now has the most gold in the game,
Yikes.
which is absolutely terrifying. When they back, that'll be 4 items completed.
Yeah, I don't want none of that.
No! No! Terrifying!
God. And the Baron call, I do feel like was sound. They are, oh, no Baron's being picked up. They say, listen, our inhib's open. We need to at least break your base right now. We're at 32 minutes. As the game goes on, it's only going to get more and more difficult. Good binding right there. I think the Kickin' Squids need to go back to their absolute base, which is the Wombo combo. Pull it off in its perfection, in its purest form, and you'll have yourself a team fight win. The question is... Yes?
What's the question?
No, please. You first. Hold on. I'm
I'm
opening this door for you. Please.
I thank you so much. I do like that 19 Steps used the Malphite ult to get a pick before Baron. I don't think that was the wrong decision. But they didn't play as if they were down that ult. They got the Baron, which is great, but they clumped up for the Diana. I think that the Baron call was still the right one, but I think that Needlessly Large did a good job of taking advantage of some of the mispositioning of Kickin' Squids. And we're going to see this in every game, right? Even in pro play, nobody is perfect and people make mistakes all the time. But it comes down to how the other team takes advantage of those mistakes.
Totally.
And the Needlessly Large Rods took an advantage of the mistake of their positioning, and with the knowledge that Malphite did not have ult. Vayne has 4 items and a stopwatch right now. This is...
Cobra Strike is on a ward right here. The ult's going to get dropped, but this is a lot of CC and a lot of damage onto the tank once again. Okay, we're almost getting a rinse and repeat. Nautilus ult is down now. Another very important ult is gone. The question is that, I mean, I guess it's worth it for the pick. Will this be able to be turned into anything?
I don't know. I keep thinking that, like, I keep seeing a pick and it's like, oh, great, now they get to do this thing. And then the other team responds and I go, oh, great, now they get to do this thing. And then the other team responds and I'm like, okay, great, now they get to do this thing. This is really, it's like, you know how,
it's
like,
such a good matchup.
You put your hands into the middle of a bunch of people and someone puts it on top and then someone else puts it on top and someone else puts it on top.
Yes, that game.
This is, yeah, I don't know if you would qualify it as a game.
No, it's a game.
How do you win then?
The one whose hand is on top.
But then I can put it right on top again.
Exactly. It's a difficult game to win.
It's a game of stamina more than anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a game of I'm sorry, I have an appointment to get to. Like, I just can't play this anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah,
whoever has the less interesting social life just loses the hand.
It was played at camp. That's what I remember. Most of the people, the social life was the people whose hands were in the pile.
Well, it's being played again tonight on the LBLCS quote-unquote stage.
Absolutely, and we've got ourselves a huge Dragon Dance right here. The question is how this is played. Legitimately, this could be for the whole game right here. Positioning is key. All ults are up. It's just about how it's played. It's absolutely soul point, and that could help out. That's a great set ult right there. Set getting way into the back. Bullet Club, and Kevin has allergies taking a lot of damage. Kevin has allergies, does fall. Let's see how the dive on the other side is going. That's going to be Rat House dropping his binding right now, but oh my god, Dizzy Dave is not dead yet, and that's where a lot of the damage is. Damage is going down. Skyfucker falls right after that. Rat House is now the one that lives, and it does look like it's turning into the side of the Kickin Squids. Now they're the one to clean up the team fight. GG Turtle's gonna take forever to die. Oh my god! No! This man's fists are so big and meaty. What a punch! Hey, he might win this. It's a 2v1. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna. Look at that. He is living for so long.
We have to go to bed at some point.
I know, man. Come on. Holy shit, he's still alive. He might win this. He literally might win this. Turtle's taking his time. That's the hook right there. And the ace. Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh my god.
He lived for 100 years. A tower went down on the Nexus because of the supers that he bought time for.
Oh my god. Wait, and oh my god, and needlessly large rods got dragon.
He took the dragon. Vigar took it.
Oh, this game fucking slaps. Holy shit. This is absolutely fucking wild. Hey, what's up, Pro Comps? Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. In more of a literal way, we will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. You gotta go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us.
This is already... Yeah, someone said game of the year. This is the game of the year so far.
100. I'm so glad we're streaming this one.
Yes!
Ugh! Holy shit.
What a start to the commercial league.
Yeah, this is setting the tone for the whole commercial division. Okay, Bigfoot, next up on the clock is Baron, right? We've been seeing these team fights turn into complete aces each time. If it continues that way, oh my god. Again, Cobra Strike in the front, taking a lot of abilities. That was a great escape right there. The man needs health, but he's doing his job every fight. Even if he's getting picked, they're having to use huge pick abilities to lock him up.
Also, yes, he's at a third health, but the last two fights he started at 0 health.
That's a good point. Hold on, Dobby, over the wall. Oh my god. They are out of vision right now. This map is so spooky. It's like Riot was like, how can we make a horror movie? And somebody was like, oh, we'll just...
It also doesn't help that both teams have terrifying things to come out of no
That's so true. This is
a
a game of jump scares.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. We're watching Dead by Daylight. Like...
Yeah, we've booted up the wrong game. Look at Turtle right here. Biding his time. Good, really good wards from the Squids. Really good wards. And Kevin has allergies, has GA now.
Oh, that's huge, actually.
And no stopwatch on Dizzy Dave.
Not finished yet. Also, just glancing at the minimap, Squids have great ward coverage.
Damn, they really do. They really do. And because... Okay, that's cage down. That's a huge ability right there. They could look for it. Waffles is in the front. They've got a wave. Everyone needs to be careful of minions right here. No binding hits. They're just trading. These are the non-committal abilities. They're tossing things out, testing the defenses of who they want to attack right now. And people are counting. People are counting the seconds. Every time a cooldown goes out, you know these teams are like, okay, 5 more seconds till that's back up. Hold on. That's damage onto Turtle, but this man lives forever. That's a great settle right there. Skyfalker in the side lane. Let's see if we can get this damage down. Great is from Bullet Club right there, but a flash in the back. Kevin has allergies. Is he going to fall? Skyfalker's gone golden right there. Oh my god, Kevin has allergies. Doesn't tick down. The man is still alive. Waffles comes in with a hook right here, but it's still 4v3, but a lot of low health bars. That's going to be a shutdown for Dizzy Dave. Kevin has allergies. Is going to... Oh my god, he trades the GA. There it was. Oh my god. The damage from the Vigar. This story tells itself. This is absolutely wild. And now it's the defense. Vigar. And these are such squishy. All the Zonias are gone. Look at this guy. He just needs to hit his Qs. If that binding lands. Oh my god, the flash forward. Hold on. Oh my god, Kevin has allergies. Nerves of steel. The man doesn't blink. And he guns him down right away. Is he going to push for an end?
They're pinging. I don't know. I don't think you take this turret and you back. Dragon is up in 40 seconds. You need to reset.
You can't clear this wave fast enough.
No. They both waves just spawned. They both need it back. They have to.
They do. You're 100% right. Oh my god.
One team
if one of these teams decides that Baron is more valuable than Chemtech Soul, we might actually see a trade. But the way this game is going, there's no way we're going to see that trade.
Dude, I know.
5v5 at whatever objective they
And
choose.
whoever, there's literally there's a moment here that could happen where both these teams are having a 5v fight over this dragon. We saw it last time. The needlessly large rods stole dragon, bringing them to the soul point that they're on right now. Whoever gets this, look, teleport coming in. There is no way that you should be holding any cards. This is the fight where you want everything. When the trigger is pulled here, it's going to be everything. They're starting it up right here. Okay, let's see. Are they going to go over? Can they get the steal? No, they don't get the steal. That means Kickin Squids are going to come back. Everybody is Scion passive.
Oh, no,
holy
scary,
shit.
Scary. It's actually, and they have Scion passive, but there's abilities. Scion, when you die as Scion, you just get speed up and attack speed. You come back and you have all of your abilities still. This is huge. I actually think if I am the Kickin Squids right now, I'm going to try to kick down the Nexus.
100%.
You have Chemtech Soul, you just...
Oh, Cobra Strike going up. Oh, that's a 3-man stun. That's a misfortune. All being dropped right there. Set does get into the backline. Look at how much damage he's dealing. Can he deal enough? That's a huge shield right there. Okay, someone's going to be resurrected right now. That's a zombie in the middle of the fight dealing as much damage as they can. They're going to trade their life for a Cobra. For Cobra Strike right there, Dizzy Dave has GA now. The man can live twice, just like his opponents, but the rest of the team has a GA and arguably a more effective one. Vigar can potentially stop this push right here. Lot of low health bars and a huge damage potential coming out of those two champions. They are going to back off and pull towards Baron. They've decided we actually need more than 2 lives to finish this game. We're getting everything.
They need a paper bag to breathe into.
I know. It's like,
so
my vision is blurring. Yes.
If I'm,
yes.
So needlessly large just need to, they need to they need to turtle. They need to good turtle the rest of this Baron
They
cup.
do.
Unfortunately, you can't turtle through a Chemtech Soul. But it's not the end of the world because they have a ton of burst, right? So if they just burst people down in a wombo, it's not that hard to kill the zombies if you do it right. If you kill Misfortune, her GA is down, she comes back as a zombie, you can just blow the zombie up the same way you blew her up.
Right.
The trick is that if you pick one of the tanks, if you zombify Nautilus or Malphite, then that extra life will allow them to buy so much more time for the carries. So it's still not over for Needlessly Large, but they need to focus things like the Diana ult, the Set ult, onto Kev has allergies, onto Bullet Club to stop them from being able to stay in the back safely while 19 Steps and Waffles have 2 lives to peel for them.
And I just want to take a moment to salute all the players in this game. Well, there's this momentary lull. These are the kinds of games that have your fingers shaking by the end of them. And there's a whole other game after this one. This is game 1. This is a 2-block.
I'm jittery. I'm not even,
man.
I have no sense in this game at all.
Okay, they're walking up right here. Things are going to happen fast. That dragon was taken immediately because that's how you have to secure things now. You just have to go. Dizzy Dave, right around the corner. Does he have a condemn? Not yet. Okay. He does
Maybe he's holding it. That's smart.
Nope, very smart. Oh my god, Kevin has allergies. He took the wrong way. He went across. He's going to come back. He's resurrecting. But the pathing brought him right through the turret. They get... Oh, hold on. No, binding doesn't land there. They get Azonia's out of Diana, but it might not be enough. Waffles is the next target. This fight is going to be really suspect. They don't have one of their mage damage dealers. And Dizzy Dave clearly calling for it. The man is going ahead. Does he get the kill? No, but he gets the Zonias off of Rat House. One more auto will do it. That's going to be the kill. Now that's the Malphite ult. Now Morgana's going to come back, drop the ult. Bullet Club dealing as much damage as he can in the background. But GGG Turtle, he is here as well. He has dove, and he is going to do his best to take them out of the fight. The zombies are coming back, but it's legit not enough. Oh my god, Needlessly Large rods actually win a 5v10 fight.
Huge capitalization on that misposition, and that's what I was saying. If you pick the carry, then they die again so quickly. Misfortune was a zombie for like 0.2 seconds before they were wiped. It does not matter. We saw a TP from Vigar into the top lane to catch those supers.
I'm having heart palpitations. They could win off of this push right here. Maybe.
Kev is up now. He died so early that he can probably hold this off at least for a little bit. They will get this inhib. They have only 1 turret to break, but it's not like they have Baron. There's a wave they have to push into. I actually think that they hold it. Rat House is going to be up in 2 seconds. Bullet Club is up in 15.
Well, let's see what happens.
Up in about 10. It's going to be dicey, but I think they're fine. They don't have Vigar.
Yeah, I can see that. I think we need to see... Oh, they're going to go for it, dude. They're going to go for it. They need to respond. They need to respond. They could just end the game. They're just pushing. Misfortune ult's getting pressed. They're calling for it. They're going for it. The Nessus explodes and Needlessly Large rods take game 1. Oh my god.
Balls of steel.
fucking crazy. Oh my God, dude.
Oh.
And that, honestly, the right thing to do. The right thing to do in that moment. And what we saw, how that dragon was taken before, how Soul was taken, was there was no build up. There was no fight. Kickin Squids got there 2 seconds earlier, and they just took the damn thing. And that's exactly what happened. Because I agree, I would back off in that position, but they called for it, and they pushed, and the rest of the team listened, and that is exactly what you need to do in a situation like that. Let's look at these damage charts. Holy fucking shit.
Everyone just did so much damage.
Everyone did so much damage.
Except for Braum.
Bullet Club and Kev has allergies top in the charts right there, but not too far behind is Dizzy Dave and Dobby 007.
What a fun game.
God, man, that was
What a
fucking cool.
fun game.
That was fucking cool as hell.
Great start to commercial.
Too true. Zamos123, Mason _emo, thank y'all for being the newest investors in a low-budget LCS. If you have enjoyed that stuff, we look forward to bringing a lot more of it to you this season. It is still week 1. My God. My hands are trembling.
Yeah.
I mean, this is normally... I'm like hurting my voice.
Yeah. My throat's a little scratchy now.
Oh, it's good. This is normally Bigfoot, where I would turn to you and I would say, hey, Bigfoot, how do you improve, X's chances of winning next game? But I don't think they, yeah, I don't think
nobody changes the thing.
Either of them did anything wrong. Like, I think it was unfortunate, like, auto spacing. Like, I think that's what happened with, like, Kevin walking under the turret right there. But, like, outside of that, I really think that literally, I mean, what a beautiful game of League of Legends. That was just, chef's kiss. That was fantastic. Jesus.
I'm spent.
Bigfoot, get in the spectator box with me.
I need to do some... Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
You know what? No. That game is so exciting. I'm going to play the next one.
Yeah, put us in. Hold on.
I do, funnily enough, this hasn't come up on stream. I am playing in the division with both of these teams. So my team is in this group with both of these teams.
God damn. No, you're not fucked. This
plays
division,
just like this game.
This division,
this commercial division is going to be
You've heard it here first. Group D commercial league is going to be a violent division. Yes. Bangers only. You know, the way this all works is the top two teams from each group are going to go to the playoffs tournament, and every group is going to have its own culture. And we are seeing the road work being laid by these two teams for the culture of Division D. And hey, man, I want to see what all these other groups have as well. This was the best possible change of schedule. I'm so fucking psyched. Okay, they've got the draft link for us. We are going to switch on over to Pro Comps. By the way, once again, for Pro Comps, if you're interested in this fancy new app, well, you too can experience the wonder. Hold on, have I connected? Yes. All you need to do is click the button down below. There should be a cool little thing down there. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of it because my hands are once again shaking. That was such a wild game. I'm dehydrated. Yeah. I just wild. Just wild. Yep. Oh my God. Oh, Kevin was saying he DC'd for a couple seconds.
Oh, tragic.
Oh, fully tragic, heartbreaking.
We can't afford what's it called? The time warp.
Oh, we just simply do not have that technology.
We do not even have anything close to that kind of budget.
No. You might as well ask us to transmute gold. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Let me share the screen. Go to Procoms. There it is. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I want to see. Here's what I want to see. I want to see the exact same draft, except both teams are playing the other.
Yeah, I want it to be actually. Isn't there any way that we can make it twice as aggressive? Is that possible?
Yeah.
God, that was like a
early game 5v5 comes.
Jesus. I mean that was my favorite kind of game. Like,
Oh my god.
there
yeah.
was scaling to it. It got really deep. There were comebacks. There were twists and turns. Oh. All right. We experienced
I see no change
it.
in bans so far.
Yeah. Why would you? Both of these teams can beat each other. Both these teams are going to play each other for 8 weeks, and they are going to be. This is the other thing. You want everybody in your group to do as well as possible because that's going to make you better as well, right?
Yeah.
And I think that a monster is going to come out of this group.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I say this not biased at all, playing in Group D, but the winner of commercial is going to come out of Group D.
Wow.
I'll say it. I'll say it here. I'll say it in front of
from Group D's lips
in front
to
of
God's
God
ears.
and 73 people. I will say that the winner of commercial is coming out of Group D.
Just
I feel comfortable just with a 1-game sample size. So.
Oh my God. Did Praetorian do the
Oh, they did it again. Oh, all right. Let's keep it rolling. Misfortune first pick.
Misfortune first? I love that. I absolutely love that.
Now you answer with Vayne Braum.
Yeah, we know how this goes. All right, choose outcome. Needlessly large rods, 1 game 1. Completing the prediction. There are your schmeckles, folks. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, is this stream?
Vayne Rell. They said, you know what? Here's the thing about Braum. Braum does a really good job of protecting the ADC, but what it doesn't do very good is jumping into the entire team and pulling everyone together.
Yeah.
So we pick up the Rell. Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Rell in a hot second. I'm interested.
Yeah, no, this
You
is...
wanted a more aggressive game. They picked Rell instead of Braum.
I love it. Hey, I'm going to let you... am I streaming programs to you? I am. Yes. I'm going to let you talk about this while I do some stream stuff in the background. But real quick... Sure. Accountium Ferox, I've almost certainly mispronounced your name. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. You're a fantastic person, and I'm not afraid to say it. We love you. All right, carry on. I'm gonna switch some things to the background here.
So, first of all, if you're looking at this, if you're just joining us, welcome to the LBLCS. This is game 2 of a best of 2 series between. On the blue side, we have the Kickin Squids. On the red side, we have the Needlessly Large Rod. This is a commercial league game, which is roughly around gold ELO. Coming off of a banger game 1 into what hopes to be a banger game 2. We have a Misfortune Nautilus. Kickin Squids running back those 2 champions, but adding into the mix a brand, which is a cool adaptation. Interested to see where that goes. Normally, you'd say, well, the Nautilus is going to be support. The brand will obviously go mid lane, but that is not a guarantee. The Nautilus last game played jungle, so I would not be surprised to see brand either mid or support. On the red side, the Needlessly Large Rods are running back the Vayne, a champion that popped off last game. Scary scaling threat. Backed up by the Rell and the Mordekaiser, 2 new champions they have not played. Last game, Mordekaiser was banned against them in 2nd rotation. Now they pick it in the 1st rotation. So we'll see. Maybe they'll be able to show us why it was banned last game. The other adaptations. Now, Needlessly Large have the exact same bans as last game, but Kickin Squids have adapted and banned the Vigar and the Diana, 2 champions that were played as the jungle mid combo last game. So they clearly don't want to face them again. Needlessly Large say, all right, cool, we'll pick up the Ziggs, almost certainly going mid lane with the Mordekaiser going top. And now they are saving counter pick for their jungle, unless Mordekaiser jungles, of course. We do see the Syndra get picked up, which makes me fairly confident the brand is going to be support with the Nautilus jungle again. Bullet Club going to be running back that Syndra had a great game on Syndra, and the Scion locks in for top. Let's see what the final piece of the needlessly large puzzle is going to be, and it will be the Trundle. Fairly confident it's going to be Mordekaiser top and Trundle jungle, but theoretically those two picks could flex with each other. So if we're looking at these two teams, we have a very similar deal as last game. We have two teams that want to team fight. Now, I think on our blue side, the Kickin Squids have an easier team fight to pull off. They have some really great triggers for engage with the Nautilus hook and Nautilus ult, with the Scion ult, and that gets set up by things like the Syndra stun, a Brand stun, a Misfortune slow. So that's a nice composition for engage. However, the red team doesn't have a bad 5v5, but on top of that, they have really strong neutral objective take in the Ziggs and really good split pushing with champions like the Vayne, with champions like the Mordekaiser, with champions like even the Trundle, although you don't necessarily want to split push the jungler. So both teams can fight pretty adequately, but I think Needlessly Large have added this sort of spicy element of being able to do a 1-3-1 or a 1 that could pull the Kickin Squids apart and negate some of that 5v5 and allow them to fight on their own terms.
I also just want to say, and we'll see this again in a minute when we flip back to it. ProComps was pointing out that Syndra counters Ziggs, and I believe that is definitely the case in lane. And if Bullet Club is playing Syndra again, he's coming off of a very hot game, right?
Yeah.
Let's not forget all of the other highlights that happened in the first and the second part of the game, or the beginning and the middle of the game. We're coming off the end. We're hype off that Nexus exploding, but everyone had stellar performances. So if this Syndra can be used to greater effect earlier, who knows, man. Oh, we got a caster compliment from son of a Betch. Betch? Listen, I just want to say, the first time you came into our stream, I mispronounced your name so badly, and you were kind and patient with me, and you helped me phonetically sound it out. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because every time you come in, I say it wrong, and you take the time to help me say it right. And I believe that is a sign of a positive character. So that is my compliment to you. And we're just happy to have you as part of our community. Oh, God. Okay. That being said, I don't think Ziggs is in this for the lane, right? It's safe poke from a distance.
Yeah.
But for the most part, what I'm really afraid of is his satchel charge, being able to destroy towers. And the reason that I am afraid of that is because both of these teams just showed us that when they have an opportunity to do something absolutely wild to you, they're going to do it. And those pushes are going to be even more deadly with a Ziggs satchel charge behind them.
Yeah. I also... The thing about Ziggs is, he's not known for his, laning prowess, but Ziggs is a deceptively good laner in the hands of a really strong Ziggs player.
Yeah.
There are a couple of nice little tricks you can do in lane as Ziggs to maximize your strength in that phase of the game. I'm interested to see what is going to come out of that lane. Syndra is a very dominant laner. That's her thing, right?
Yeah.
She fights, she scraps, she has pick, she has CC, she has burst. She's a really strong laner. But Ziggs can use these bombs to try to clip their lane opponents off of the minions. So the splash damage off of the Q is slight, but if you Q the edge of a minion and the enemy laner is near that minion, it will deal damage to them and trigger things like Arcane Comet. So if a Ziggs is incredibly competent, they can be effective in trading back against even the strongest of mid laners. So every time Syndra stops moving to use a Q or try to pick up something with a W, Ziggs can just try to clip her with a Q. So interested to see how that lane plays out. In terms of the bot lane, I think MF Brand is going to be a stronger laning
You think so?
duo than Vayne Rel, but once Rel is able to engage and Vayne gets some items, it swings the other favor. But right at level 1, starting until the first couple of backs, I think MF Brand has the advantage.
I think, that's going to be interesting. And ProComps is also pointing out, once again, needlessly large rods, is saying that they have greater scaling. Now, I think that's interesting. I guess Mordekaiser gets pretty damning as well. But obviously, they've got the Vayne again. I think this bot lane depends on how this level 2 plays out, right? Or how well the communication between the Vayne and the Rel is, because they can definitely dive and get a ass ton of damage and lock up onto Misfortune and Brand. I think it's hard to say. I think if they're just like, hey, we're going to try and lane it out as best as we can, I think it depends. Like the poke is pretty annoying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
God. All right. I'm
I
very
just want this. I don't want to wait another minute and 6 seconds. I want to get into this game.
I know. Oh my goodness. I see you're answering the questions already. Well done.
Yeah. I'm also looking at pro comps.
I just need to take a second and take a drink of water. I mean,
Yeah.
My God. All right. Who do you think is going to win this game? Looking at these compositions, what does it say in your heart of hearts?
I think the Kickin Squids have an easier comp to pull off. I think their engage is simpler. So I think that on average, overall, they're going into this game with an advantage.
You must be wasted, dude. 24 beers.
On the other hand, needlessly large rods have a slightly harder composition to pull off, but if they pull it off correctly, it does to some degree neuter the Kickin Squids.
Bigfoot. I just clicked a button.
Great.
In Streamlabs that I've never clicked before.
Super smart decision.
And now I don't know how to get back.
That's why we don't do that.
This is why I shouldn't be in charge of these things.
If it makes you feel better, the stream is entirely black.
That's good.
But it's live.
Okay, so it's not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, baby. All right, we're back. Let's see if this works. Oh, yes, it did.
Cast in order of how many MTG cards they own.
Did you see the last one, by the way?
No, what was the last one?
The last one was, oh, do we have level 1? No, we don't. Okay, I'm going to turn this
Also,
music off.
we've never measured this.
Come on, man.
How many cards yet? I mean, yeah, you probably have way more, yeah. But how many of those are unopened? I guess
how many of them are
probably opened all of them.
unopened?
Yeah, you probably don't have any self-control.
I've got. They're all open. Yeah. Actually, I do have a good amount of a certain thing that's unopened.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
so
what was the one before this?
The one before this was casters in order of how many long sleeve shirts they own, and you were above me.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah. All right.
My forearms get chilly. What do you want me to say?
No, man. You've got cold forearms. You've always said that.
It's a defining characteristic of myself. Okay, both junglers starting bot side.
Yes.
Pretty Norman start.
Yeah, it does certainly seem that way. Okay. We, just like these players, have to shake off the last game. Because one of the more difficult things in this game is when you go from a game where you were just like hyper powered into a new game, right? Fresh game, right off the bat. because you're still riding that high. You still feel like you've got all that power, and you definitely don't.
Yeah. Also, in in form true to that sentiment, I've seen every laner miss a number of very I've
Look
seen
at
every
this.
laner miss easy minions but focus on hitting skill shots. So I think they're still in the mindset of the last game. Like Brand's hit 2 Ws, but MF has missed a bunch of farm. Mordekaiser's missed a bunch of farm but hit Qs and Es. Like they're just like, let's fight, let's hit it. I don't care. Who cares?
Totally.
Farm minions, who cares? I don't care.
Right. Rat House just walking through. This brand is going to be very annoying because of the poke. The level 2, they don't get to level 2 first. Cobra Strike and Dizzy Dave, so they opt for a safer play, and that's exactly what you need to be doing.
I do, and this is a little, not biased, but I have a little extra information because I've played with him for so long. Rat House's brand is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
It's
fire.
Really, really scary. I think he was on. I think I won Clash with him, and he played Brand all 3 games once. Like it's terrifying. Are they giving this first blue buff to Syndra,
on.
or are they just fighting for it?
I think they're fighting for it, but she might end up taking it. Sion's walking down as well. Yeah, we definitely want to see this up here. 19 steps is going to get pulled back. Skyfalker is going to walk forward. This is going to be a 2v1. A great flash over the wall. Blue buff has been picked up by Waffles. Okay, this fight is going to continue going on. Dobby is here as well. Dobby 007 doesn't have that much mana, though. Waffles has got blue double buffs right here, as do both junglers, and they're just going to back off. That was a little bit too rich for either team's blood.
Yeah, that's an advantage for the Kickin Squids because Trundle went all out of his way to try to invade, and if he doesn't get anything off of it, it's a waste of time. He does look like he's going to try to go for this Grom. Wondering who's going to get
Absolutely.
it.
Also, holy shit, the
this is
Wild
nice.
Moose. Thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Man Cub, Lol, I'm Hero, Kenny G, Lest Force, and PC Little. The Wild Moose! Blowing the Orn Horn. Love it, man.
Trundle is going to get the Grom, so ultimately the invade is worth it.
Absolutely, yeah. They do decide to stick around. And the Kickin Squids, I mean, right now gold leads are superfluous, right? They don't really have any real meaning at this moment. And I think what we saw from last game is, I don't know if they ever... Oh, look at that. All right, the engage right there, on to Rat House. Let's see if he can get the damage that he needs to get. This is going to be Dizzy Dave getting some auto attacks down. One more would proc the passive onto Rat House, but both supports are just going to be quite low after that. God, both love his Nerves of Steel.
Yeah, Kev's allergies is out of mana, which is actually pretty tricky for a champion like MF, who is, at this point in the game, very... a lot of her power is weighted towards her her abilities.
Yeah.
Good
God,
heal. Waffles is here.
Ooh, a great engage right here. Waffles is here, but I don't know if he's going to be here for the fight. Yeah, Trundle's absolutely in the area. Dizzy Dave going quite low. The exhaust on Kev has allergies doing its work. Dave will get out there, but Rel's going to go for the re-engage. Waffles on the other side of the turret right there. That's going to be first blood going into the pocket of Kevin has allergies.
No.
Look at that hook from Waffles. The ignite, a double kill. Is this a triple? Not a triple, but that is going to be 3 people down for nothing.
Kev roaring back with a vengeance.
Absolutely.
Playing as if everyone on the enemy team is a Comcast employee.
That's very good. Oh my God. And we say that as people who've had a friend be a Comcast employee.
Yeah. We're allowed to. I'm allowed to say that. One of my best friends used to work at
Oh, hold on. Let's see if Dobby gets picked right here. Good flash away. And Rat House gets killed by the dragon. Dobby actually practically earning that kill. Oh my God, the smite has got to go down. They're going to be able to pick this up. Kevin Hazard is forced to walk away. Look at this capitalization. Does Bullet Club get out? I mean, that's a monster stun. He had just enough mana to do that.
Honestly,
Dude.
sucks losing the dragon. Nobody got a kill. 2 executes. Like, that's about like
that's crazy.
You hope in your wildest dreams for that to happen. So that's
Dude, is this game going to be a banger again?
it has to be. It's Group D in commercial. What kind of question is that?
Wow.
Can we sync up our times? I think I'm a little ahead of you. I've tried to sort of do it behind
Let
the
me.
scenes, but I'm at 6:45, 46, 47.
No, we're at the exact
48.
same time.
Okay, great. Then I did a really good job because I have slowed down by about 10 seconds.
Wow. A lot of minions to be picked up right here. Kevin,
Accurate.
So this bot lane now, a huge point of strength, right?
Oh, yeah. If you're Nautilus, you want to hit 6 as fast as possible and bring that tasty ult to the bot lane.
100%.
There you go. I was going to say, put your pink word there, buddy.
They were just taking their time. Pretty fun having the same ADCs being picked, but different different supports. So the farming pattern everyone is used to, but all the disruption is new, and I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, a fun little twist on last game.
Right.
Nautilus is, I believe, 1 camp away from 6. So I wonder. So they're gonna finish their birds, and they're in an interesting position because once you get 6, that was just a great cue. Well, great communication. God, both of these bot lanes absolutely slap. You can tell that they're talking to each other really well. Wait, look at the Trundle.
Look at the Trundle. Skyfalker going over the wall right there. Cobra Strike. You know he's got the engage. He does get stunned, but it doesn't matter. He's in midair. Kevin has allergies, I think. He is gone. You can't do anything about it. Rat House. Oh my god, he actually lived for a long time. This is going to be a Ziggs bomb from way downtown. He goes down, but he drops the ult. No, he doesn't. Yes, he did. He did.
It did, but it didn't bounce.
It didn't bounce. If it bounced, I think Trundle falls.
Yeah.
Oh my
Game started
goodness.
even. Really nice gank from Trundle. Super patient. Did the cute little jungler trick where you're not sure if you want to back or you want to gank, but you just start channeling your back just in case, and then before you finish it, you say, you know what, I'm gonna gank after all.
Dude, this is another game of both teams making a great play, followed up with the other team making a great play. Like, it's just good responses all around. Thank you so much, Astral Esports TTV, for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. Oh, God, that skin is so cool. Okay, Turtle gets slowed. Waffles is in the area. You know, I called him Wolves for 5 seasons.
I don't know that, but I can believe it.
Turtle dropping his ult right here, going into 19 steps. Let's see.
No.
Now,
Turtle's
they're outnumbered.
Some unfriendly situation.
No, he's not. His whole team is right here. The ult is going to get dropped by Skyfalker. They're going to continue on to Wolves. Waffles, damn it, flashes away, but the kill goes down, and Dobby gets the double buffs. A very, very happy Yordle to have that blue buff right now.
I did not. I tunneled on the Mordekaiser fight. Didn't see the roam. Really nice roam from Ziggs. Gets the double buffs in return. Still full health, full mana. Having a tier that you're stacking with a blue buff in this sort of portion of the game is really nice. You get to spam spells. You get to stack your tier really quickly, and you never have to worry about going out of mana.
Can I just say this? It's a real sign of a great gank and a great flank when the casters don't see it coming.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're doing it right.
It was a super nice play. Nice cue.
So, outside of these early kills in the bot lane, we haven't seen the 2v2 kill each other, right?
No.
This has all been about the junglers and the roams, and now we've got one more coming down their way. Ziggs, Dobby, gonna walk down, Cobra Strike. I mean, he's on a ward.
He's on a ward, yeah.
They're deciding, do we want to poke him and let him know?
Yeah,
or is that walking up too far?
Nice.
Good timing right there.
So they want to make this back awkward. The dragon is spawning in 35 seconds, so if they can continually make Ziggs back awkward, they could force the TP out of him.
Brilliant call.
I don't know if that one stop was enough. It looks like he's walking out of base. But I like the idea. I mean, there's no harm in stopping that.
Totally.
That
and
TP.
now Waffles is here early. You know, I'll bet those seconds will count. It's not like he won't make it to the
Ziggs
objective.
has to go mid to respond to the Syndra now.
Totally. Okay, here's the engage right here. Dizzy Dave drops his ult as well. Cobra Strike is going to have the brand passive tick down on him. We're going for that third hit. Let's see if Vayne can get it. Nope, he does, but no condemn to knock him out. And a flash away. That's going to be brand ult. The 2v2 has to be careful about being near each other. Kevin is going to get another kill. Very good ult from the brand. They were right on top of each other when he dropped that.
Yeah, Vayne's got to leave. Syndra's roaming down. Dragon is up. That's a really nice pick from the Kickin Squids. Gonna get them this dragon almost certainly, or at the very least vision around it. Looks like MF is backing. Waffles is gonna take this pink out. I don't think they can do the dragon, especially not with Trundle around here. Trundle still has 2.5 minutes or so to use this Herald, so it looks like with the dragon not being on the table in this exact moment, teams are gonna reposture around it, and now Skyfalker has the decision. Can I find an opening to use this Herald to A,
get an effective return on this investment, money off of the plates, and also use it as a macro call to move people away from the dragon to allow them to take it. If they can push bottom and drop the heralds, then the bot lane can rotate up to the dragon and they can rush the dragon with Bane.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
When we were looking at pro comps, I hope I'm not misremembering this. Pro comps was saying that Brand counters Rel, and I was thinking about that. I was like, why is that? And just seeing that last fight in the bot lane play out, I totally get it. Yeah. Brand ult forces you as a support to play differently than how you play for the rest of the game when you're on a champion like Rel, especially when you're like, okay, on my support, I got to be on top of my carry. I got to make sure that they're safe. I got to be within a certain range of them. And we saw right there, Cobra Strike actually moved closer to Dizzy Dave while Brand ult was channeling on him.
Yep.
Just for a second, but it got an extra bounce in, right? And that's why it's annoying. At least in my eyes. Skyfalker walking into this bush, but there is too many people. Good flash over the wall. Hold on, Dragon's being started up at the same time. Communication is going out to both sides of the map right here. You have to decide where you're going to split your forces. Kevin Azalage is now the target of this Dragon. Could they turn? They absolutely will. The ult gets dropped. An amazing call. They're going to turn on to Kevin, and that's going to be so much damage. But he flashes away. He channels the ult. They actually kill him. Kevin Azalage is going to fall, but the Dragon... Oh my god. Oh, Cobra Strike. He dodges the Pillar of Flame. Rathouse not able to make that next ability connect. And we cut up to the top lane fight. That's going to be a Nautilus ult drop right there. Bullet Club with the stun. Once again, Turtle living in a fight where he is outnumbered for way longer than any other human would.
It's just fight after fight after fight for these two guys. They're averaging a kill a minute this game, and last game was even bloodier. I don't know what we did to deserve this.
Something good, that's
for
sure.
We did something right.
Waffles could land a hook here. Great vision from both teams, by the way, as well. No, there's not.
I think that's better that he missed that.
Yeah.
He might be a little too far up here.
He might be. Yeah, look at this rotation. They're calling for it. Ooh. The pillar comes out, but it's on the wrong side of Waffles. Yeah. Rathouse over the wall. Ooh, pillar misses too. God, this Dragon has caused a lot of conflict. That's a great hook right there. The rest of his team is in and around the area. Waffles will get that kill.
So Brand is at 8 Dark Harvest stacks right now, which is actually a fairly quick clip for someone with Dark Harvest. Dark Harvest tends to be, gold effective around 13 or 14 stacks, and the fact that a support has 8 at 14.5 minutes is great for them. Obviously not great for the team they're playing against.
Right.
But I just did a quick tab over, and that's going to be pretty good. He's pretty strong.
Bigfoot, you know what I'm not surprised about?
All right.
I'm not surprised that needlessly large rods won a fight around Dragon, and then right afterwards, Kickin Squids won a fight right at Dragon, and now it's 1-1 in Dragons. I fully expect now Kickin Squids will win the next fight. And that's just based off of just how the things have been going for the last 90 minutes that we've been streaming.
I don't necessarily feel the need to analyze anything because I just know that whoever won the last fight will lose the one right after.
Right, exactly. Ooh, Dobby, though, getting picked off. Oh, my God! Oh, all right. Got too excited too fast. He avoided that Syndra Q, though.
It was a nice move. Hey, look, you can still dance and stuff for the audience.
No, it's true. You're right. Ooh, great Q off the back end right there. Oh, I mean... Okay, he's going to ult away. Was that...
Coward.
Was that Mordekaiser ult being channeled there? Did you see that animation?
Yeah.
Are you able to... Oh, and it's off cooldown.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. He canceled Mordekaiser ult.
Shut up. Shut up. That's so clean.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That's actually kind of unreal.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen a black shield stop it. I've seen a spell shield stop it. I've never seen an unstoppable stop it.
Yeah. And also just to just to call that's wild. That's absolutely wild. Rathouse in the bush right here. He's got a lot of good poke, but they are
9 stack just then.
They don't know it, but they are up and beyond the ward line.
Yeah.
We could have a teleport. Yeah, no. Ziggs does have TP. Bullet Club is going to be the target of the aggression, though. A flash forward from Dobby. That push is actually going to push him. Oh, goes Golden. Very good. Very patient. Oh, the last bomb. The fadeaway. He shoots. He scores. Dobby 007 walking away with a kill. Very, very well done.
Oh, really nice play.
And there's a Rift Herald in lane, too.
Does not have ult.
No, he doesn't. Look at
the bot
the
turret
damage.
is gonna be. Oh no.
Hold on, Kevin has allergies. May have been in the wrong place, though. Let's see. The heal goes down. The ult's getting dropped. Kevin has allergies. Needs to live longer than that, though. Dizzy Dave absolutely doing a great job. And here's the TP flank that I called. That's right. Play-by-play casters can call things correctly, too.
I cursed them. I was about to talk about how well that the Kickin Squids were using their pressure bot lane to take an early turret down there, and immediately they died.
I mean, there's the next major fight that the Kickin Squids won.
Yeah,
And
I
look
should've
at that.
paid attention.
The gold is tied. And
Yeah.
so are the dragons. Oh, tower's going right down, though. Oh, tied no longer. Waffles, good flash over the wall. Jesus.
Gonna get out.
Can they hear us? I mean, it is almost
Yeah.
scripted.
Syndra, probably gonna get a kill.
Ooh, can you interrupt Rift Herald anymore?
No.
Oh, Waffles, you are in a world of trouble right here, my friend. Good ult just to clear the wave. Oh my god, legit
Really
almost
nice.
gets the kill right there. They don't get the tower, but that was a good charge. Overall, a good
Kinda
play.
Dancing with his flank here too.
He is. He's big enough. You know, it's
Oh,
the
a nice
same.
EQ from Syndra or QE.
That would do it.
You can actually, if you put your Q, the Syndra ball, into a wall, and then you E the wall, you can extend the range of the stun.
What?
Yeah.
Is that for some reason like it's coded like a Zoe bubble?
I don't think it's on purpose.
Sure.
It has to do with the way it's. I think it has to do with the same way the game is coded, where like you can flash farther than a normal flash if you hit like the right edges of the right walls,
Right.
the right
Certain plants.
Yeah, I think you can do the I think Syndra Q operates in a similar manner to that.
Yeah. Woof. Well,
No, it's pronounced waffles.
sorry. Damn, I keep messing that one up, dude. 19 steps, gonna get a lot of damage down. Not gonna take the whole tower. Maybe we'll get an incredible Mordekaiser ult cancel again.
If he does it twice, I'm gonna gift him a Scion skin.
Yeah, I think that's only appropriate, quite
Yeah.
frankly. Yeah, I mean, again, things are essentially tied up. We're gonna see the.
Ooh.
Oh no, the satchel charge.
Heartbreaking.
Uh-oh. Waffles wants this, though. Does he have ult?
Okay.
Yes, he does, but he's going to go with the hook first. The auto, that's part of the CC. That half
Really good
health
W.
him.
Really good W.
Yeah, that was really well done.
And now the
Skyfalker.
trundle.
Oh, Kevin has allergies. Okay, good flash. Absolutely well done. He's getting some turret shots, but... Oh, hey, there's the other hook. I think this is going to turn into a kill. Cobra Strike so low. Oh, Bullet Club walks out from off screen. Enters stage left right here. Dobby's in a lot of
Good shoot
trouble.
from Dobby. Nice.
Oh my
Look.
god.
Oh.
There it is. The flash forward from Rat House. God.
Heartbreaking. Dobby played that whole fight really, really, really well.
Look at this flank, though. Look at this flank. Dizzy Dave is potentially here. It's a 2v3. Oh, is the man going to ult? Okay, he goes invisible. There it is. There's the condemn. Really well done. Skyfalker here to back him up as well, but that's a misfortunate. Let's see if it does enough damage. Bullet Club able to flash away, but that's going to be the third proc. Dizzy Dave living with very little help, but the man falls finally to a Kev has allergies auto, but that is going to give Dragon to his team a very
I've seen
well
it
played
in the movie
time.
before.
I know, right? Dude, literally beat for beat. Kickin Squids won the last game. Or won the last fight, and then Needlessly Large Rods won this one.
This is
right.
I'm gonna need the LBLCS scriptwriters to really work a little harder.
Yeah, what's with the pacing? It's just back and forth.
It's week 1. You had all off season to plan, and you're phoning it in already.
Boy, it's why we're hiring new writers. Also, Hydra LaFlare, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. How many Yu-Gi-Oh cards do you guys own? Honestly, I own a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. A good amount.
You used to own a bunch.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh was my first. Pokemon was my first game where I collected cards, but Yu-Gi-Oh was my first game where I
Ooh,
played.
well, this is a game where Waffles is going to die.
Yep.
Yep.
Looks like they're going for Baron.
Yeah.
It makes sense because they killed the jungler.
Great play. And this is a play on the variation of the last game. Baron wasn't attempted until much later. Okay, they're walking up. They've got Brand ult and Misfortune ult, and that is real dangerous to, oh, here it is. Hold on, that's the Sion ult right there. Let's see what they can do. Kevin has allergies backing up because of that Yordle ultimate right there. Bullet Club is going to be pulled in. GGG Turtle is going to go golden right there. Oh my god, the health bars are dropping, and Kevin has allergies is the next one to fall, but 19 steps, and Rat House just over the wall. Has the man used ult yet? Yes, he has. Baron is stopped, and that's a 2 for 2.
Okay. If you're the Kickin Squids, you're okay with that. If you're needlessly large, you're probably a little bummed, but also okay with it because you still got 2 more kills, right? This game is dead even. Like, if you have a Vayne, you still are always gonna lean back on like we scale,
Right.
we scale.
Totally.
So anything that puts gold in her pocket, anything that keeps the game alive, you're not gonna be too mad about.
No.
Would it have been better if they got the Baron? Of course. Are they still fine that Vayne picked up 2 assists, got some farm, and didn't die? Yeah, that's fine.
Right. But gold is once again very, very close.
Yeah.
Also, Xavier said he's more of a dual links guy, and I really appreciate that.
I don't.
Okay. Hydra LaFleur, what rank is this? This is our
high gold, roughly.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's our gold. If you look in our bio down below, there's a little breakdown of each of the leagues. I believe this one's referred to as gold-ish.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of different things.
Yeah. Everyone here, I believe everyone in the game is at least gold, and then I think some teams maybe spill over into like 1 plat 4 player if you have a bunch of like gold 4s.
It's a point system.
Yeah,
Oh, good flash from Dobby, 007 right here. Dropping his ult shows how little damage he's able to deal to 19 steps on this Scion right now.
Big lumberjack.
Very tanky, man. You know who can eat through Scion, though? Is the Vayne. They still have an answer to that problem.
Yeah. You know who can eat through everyone? The Vayne.
Hydra LaFleur, we have an economy league, which is absolutely for that. You can definitely play in that and be bronze, but we've got a team fight breaking out right now. Blue buff is going to reset. Teleport's going to come through. I appreciate that the trigger was pulled so quickly on that. Both these teams know that fights can break out at the drop of a hat.
It's got to be really... Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Bullet Club going for the 1v1 right here, but Dobby is going to get the distance.
Wow.
That was really
Dobby had
good.
a great W there.
Yeah, he really did.
I was going to say, playing a game like this has to be so stressful.
Woo, he gets the scuttle crab. Can he get out, though? Hold on. He's looking for his straightaway before... He got ulted, but there's a lot of... Okay, hold on. Okay, he's dancing a little bit. Okay, he's going for the charge up. When is he back in real space? Here he is, back in real space. Look at that Misfortune ult, though. That's a lot of damage, but actually not enough. Dizzy Dave able to find an angle on the back end right there. A great rail engage. That's going to be Nautilus ult onto Dizzy Dave, but holy damn, he is going to live for a long time. Bullet Club will be here. Gets the kill onto Dizzy Dave, but is going to fall in return. That is a whole coriander ace right there as needlessly large rods sweep the map.
Dave ninja'd his way through the fight to the other side and started working his way as a one-man pincer through the team. Gets a triple, dies for his efforts, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get another 300 gold from this Baron.
The man is patient with his condemns, and I really appreciate that. That's how you can tell who plays Vayne and who doesn't, basically.
Vayne is... obviously, Vayne is, you know, the target. Oh, wait, hang on here.
Oh, wait, 19 steps is here. Hold on. Can he do a steal? Okay, that would have been freaking crazy. Okay. Yeah. 19 steps is likely going to fall for this. Yeah. As is expected. What can he do? Gonna get some autos in. Right. Thanks, Hydra LaFleur. We think you're pretty sweet, too. Cobra Strike? Maybe gonna get picked? Is there gonna be a pick for a pick right now? It's gonna... Oh my god! Waffles pulled him out of his jump. Very well done. That's a Baron that's down. This teleport's coming through. Hold on. Absolutely it is. Turtle's going to have to ult right away. Oh, but a very good pull right there. He's going to go golden. Dizzy Dave is on the side right there. They know they need to focus on the Vayne. The autos, the ADCs trade each other. And now, hold on. Can Turtle live through this? Oh, the stun misses, actually. Wait a second. Oh, wait, sorry. It misses because
Turtle ulted.
Oh, my God. Wait, but look who's here. It's Dobby. A good flash from Bullet Club.
Turtle dodged the Syndra stun by ulting the brand and then killing the brand.
Oh my god.
What I thought was a really great start for the Kickin Squids ended up being a really great finish for the needlessly large rods who have Baron, who are probably going to get this. There's no
I mean,
spike.
Bullet Club is still
There's
here.
no spike.
He's got a lot of damage. That's the satchel charge, right? Oh, that was a good amount of damage. 19 steps is here too. Now you've got a front line, and you've got two front lines and two mages. This is amazing. Top mid synergy. Let's see who can do it better. Oh, but no, Dobby doesn't lose sight of the actual objective. He grabs Dragon right there, and they grab the Scion. Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, yes. No, sorry. They grabbed Turtle right there. I'm going blind. Bullet Club is going to get CC'd. 19 steps is going to fall not long after, right? I'm once again dead wrong.
I cannot believe he didn't die there.
Dude, that was a really interesting. Oh, Dizzy Dave is here.
That's
this is
so much damage.
Yeah, that is what the champ does, folks. It's a duelist, and it dueled.
That Q auto was a quarter of Kev's health.
Yeah, pretty nuts. I think that's a pretty significant swing in terms of momentum for the needlessly large rods, right? They're up to Soul Point now on this dragon. Obviously Mountain Soul going to give them a nice little shield. And honestly, accomplishing some solid splits. These past couple plays have been in their favor. Now, it's like, if the Kickin Squids aren't able to win these next couple fights, but here we go. A Nautilus ult drop down. Let's see if the Q lands. It 100% does, and they solve their problem momentarily by killing Vayne.
Can't believe we ever doubted the ability for this game to swing directly in the opposite direction right after something happened.
My bad. That being said, though, is it a swing? They're still roughly 3k down. They've got to take some more turrets, and this is where the Ziggs pick is coming into play, right? They are able to grab these objectives just a hair faster. Dobby might even be trying to go for a flank. 19 steps is just in the mix right now.
Nice stun.
Good double stun, Syndra,
So
and
Syndra-
another double knockup. 19 steps playing a great game here. Good dodge from Bullet Club. That's pillar and pull from Turtle right there. And now Dobby walking in, hurling bombs and damage.
So we
His great
saw
delight.
there one of the reasons why champions like Malzahar and Mordekaiser are so great is because they also give a passive debuff to the enemy team that say you have to spend money on something or
Yes.
it's going to wreck you.
Right.
And Syndra has allocated 1,300 gold to a QSS to stop a potential Mordekaiser ult. What
Right.
this has forced her to do is not put her gold other places. It is really hard for her to do sustained damage to Trundle or Mordekaiser or Rel in a team fight because they can't budget towards a Void Staff. They built the QSS. They're looking for a Zonia's now.
Did your screen just pause?
Nope. I'm at 29, 40, 41, 42.
All right. Cool. All right. It doesn't seem like the stream crashed. Woo.
Great.
Stop breathing
Easy
there for a
peasy.
second.
Easy peasy.
Let me
But
try
the
and catch
Syndra
up.
is very behind in their build because not only did they do the QSS, they had to get the tier. Oh, Turtleman did.
What second are you on right here? Hold on.
30 minutes.
Okay, I'm 10 seconds behind you. We'll fix that in a second right here. Turtle going to land some damage right there. He does get the tower. Kevin has allergies. Going to get these autos off, and that is going to be another kill. Ooh, I think mid-ult too. Damn! Turtle is getting pulled off of these ults.
Yeah.
I'm at
The auto
3006,
is in the air. I'm at-
3007, 3008.
Okay.
Let me know when you need a number.
Tell me when you're at.
This audience loves counting.
Are you at 18?
18, 19,
20?
20, 21, 22, 23. We're an educational program as well, and someone else who needs to be educated is this Trundle in terms of overstepping their bounds, but actually, I'm dead wrong, because they lived for a long time, and now Dizzy Dave is here to maybe help deal some damage, but the team is split. Needlessly large rods needs to put somebody in front of Dave. A great flash, but he actually knocks up the Ziggs as well, and the hook still lands. Waffles able to get this, as well as the Scion knockup, and there it is. Kevin has allergies, getting revenge again. That's 3 members down. Some people being thrown into the Baron pit. 40
So Baron's up
seconds.
40 seconds. A huge fight from the Kickin Squids to get an advantage on the map right now. They got 2 for nothing. They have 5 people versus 3 people. They can push waves. They can get vision. They can
Ooh,
do
Waffles
a lot
misses
of
the hooks. That's a great flash from Dobby. He was not going to get another second to do that.
No. So, Baron's up at 20. Dragon's up
Yes.
at 45.
Yes.
They could go for this Baron. They could try to rush it. Vayne is going to be up around the exact same time as the Baron. So they can use this time to set up vision and rush it when it spawns.
Yes, look at
Need
this
to sit
trap.
back and go to the dragon. This is a nice trap.
Look
I
at this.
like it.
Look
It
at this trick
does-
they're trying to play.
And then they're gonna go right to Baron and probably try to burst it.
I think so. I think that's the right move.
Yeah,
They're going to trade Soul for this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they have to. They have 2 TPs, and they're going to have empowered backs, and they take us really fast. They're going to have time to back, send the Scion to
That's
buy
Zig's
time.
ult. GG Turtle. Nope. No steal.
Back.
Good call. Ooh. Ooh, they're not sure about what to do there.
This is risky. Walking
This is
through
risky.
really risky. I think they just got to give it. Now they got to give it. Push away and give it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh my god, Bullet Club. Dodging it all right there. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, and that's okay.
Go.
You made a decision. Gold, once again, by the way, totally tied.
Yep.
Now it's going to come down to Elder. I think that is the one buff that neither of these teams can shirk off.
No.
Also, can we just once again address how evenly matched these teams are?
It's amazing. It's so fun.
It's
So,
absolutely fucking wild. Carry
the
on.
Mountain Soul doesn't matter as much for the MF. They have a Kraken Slayer. They have the Lord Doms. They can cut through tanks. Again, the Syndra, very delayed in their build because, A, it looks like they've been giving a lot of farm to the MF, which is the right call, but it does going to slow your build down. And they got that QSS, and they have this tier fully stacked. So they're not going to be able to get Void Staff for a while. And with the Mountain Soul, it's going to be even harder for them to pop the Ziggs or the Vayne, and they certainly aren't doing damage to the tanks.
No, absolutely not. Wait, hold on. They are grouped up a lot, though. This might be everything that Needlessly Large Rods needs. Let's see if there's a return in damage. That's a great misfortune. Ult channeling, but not enough damage dealt. I think Brandol just got dropped in the mix, and oh my god, it is melting so hard. Kevin has always gets the double kill right there, but Skyfalker goes back in. Dizzy Dave trying to get autos from the back. He's stunned up for just a minute. That's going to be Bullet Club's ult dropped right there as well. Dizzy Dave weaving these autos in, dodging left and right, tumbling everywhere he can. Oh my god, his health goes low, but it's not zero. The man gets a triple kill and condemns them back. He held condemn through that? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
Dizzy Dave. Dizzy MFN Dave.
Making heads spin. God damn.
I mean, both those teams played that.
Yeah, to be totally honest, that was Rat House's ult right there. That really could have gone either way. Once that fight started, you had to commit to it. Both teams did. Scion went back in because you're not going to escape a Vayne that is just laying down fire on the back line. And I totally understand why Kevin has always just flashed forward to get that kill onto, I think it was either Cobra Strike or Skyfalker. You just needed bodies down. You just needed bodies down. Holy shit. Oh my god. Mountain Soul, interestingly enough, I don't know if that was the deciding factor in the fight, right? Certainly helped out folks, but it's not like they were winning that fight by just whatever the amount of health their shield was.
No.
Yeah.
Elder Drake. 3 minutes
don't.
and 26 seconds. That is when things are going to get dark. That is when they're going to need to make some really difficult decisions. And they are going to need to be on point. My god. Back at it again with another game that is just down to the wire. Dave's going to pick up this red buff. Oh.
Okay.
Didn't know if he was on a ward. I respect the walk
I think that's
away.
right play. Just tumble away back and
Totally. Totally.
Waffles can try to get a pick here.
Yeah, he could. That's pillared
They don't
down.
have
Look at that
MF.
channel.
Rand
Okay.
kills pretty well.
No GAs on the map. Let's talk about important items, though. Misfortune has a stopwatch. That is crucial. Bullet Club has a Zonius. That is crucial.
Syndra?
And Vayne had
Soldier
just
here?
bought a GA. Just bought a GA.
Smart.
Very
That's a
smart.
Stopwatch too. Syndra sold her tier.
What?
Syndra sold her tier.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they
I
did
don't know.
avoid Syndra real bad. I don't think the Hex Tech alternator is it.
No, I agree. 2 minutes until Elder Drake. Both these teams jockeying for position. Now is one of the worst times to be picked. 19 steps, potentially. Out of space, he decides to go for the blue buff, but that might cost him everything. The flash forward, the flash away, the flash. Oh, hold on, cannot be disabled. That last auto does not do it, and he makes it to safety.
One auto away from death.
And I'll tell you what, that is Vayne ult and Vayne flash gone.
Vayne Flash is such a huge deal with Syndra Brand in the game.
Totally, and now Misfortune has GA. Both these ADCs scaling appropriately. That's a full build Misfortune right now.
Yeah, and a full build Vayne.
Dude, we have another almost 40-minute game.
This is sick.
I can't wait for these teams to
Commercial
play each other
Division
again.
D is lit.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped, man. It's going to be all about how you progress as a team through this jungle, through Vision. These ults are so vital. Basically, once again, the Kickin Squids need an excellent wombo, right? That is what secures them fights. 50 seconds on this Elder
The Kickin
Drake.
Squids, honestly,
They've got to move. They've got to move in.
Squids, they're looking for a pick facilitated by a Misfortune E or a Syndra.
No way. They're going to go for Baron? They're going to go for Baron. Hold on. Are they split on this? Is this a feint?
Yeah, this seems like a little bit of a.
They're a little too far to actually be able to pull it off just now. They need to get in. They need to get into this jungle. Absolutely.
Elder is infinitely more valuable.
Absolutely. 100%. Okay. Let's see what happens right here. If anyone has a blue trinket, this is the time to drop it in there.
6W and ult whiff.
Hold. Yep, totally. Big ult's down. Cyan ult is up. He could just ult into nowhere. Waffles is walking forward. That's so much damage from the Ziggs. Oh, this poke is actually paying off really hard. Look at Bullet Club. Everyone's got their own angles. Rat House over on this side. I think there's a tighter formation by needlessly large rods. And through the virtue of it, they've actually... Hold on. That was 3 men being pulled inside. Okay. Zig Satchel Charge down. That's Pillar down as well. Just trading non-committal cooldowns. These are all things...
Their cooldowns really well.
They absolutely are. They absolutely are, and they need to because they need to win it all in a second. Let's see. Waffles not pulled in. Got some Brand damage, but Brand's at half health. Uh-oh. Okay, Scuttle Crab being picked up right there. Now the fight begins. Waffles forced to flash over the wall. This has to be a really big knockup, but it's not everything they need. That Misfortune channel does not hit the targets that they need either. Brandalt needs to do all the work. Let's see if it can be done, but an amazing Rel backline dive, and Dizzy Dave still full health, diving forward, taking out maybe Bullet Club, maybe Rat House. The two of them living a little bit longer than expected. Kevin has allergies alone by himself in the backline now, and I do believe that that is going to be Elder Drake being picked up by the needlessly large rods.
So patiently played by the needlessly large rods. Honestly, both teams approaching the situation really patiently, holding their cooldowns, but needlessly large chipped away here, poked there, used the Ziggs to excellent effect. Ultimately, we're able to walk up, get a better physical position on the river, walk in, win the fight, take the Elder. Looks like they're going to Baron. I think if they can get this Baron really quickly, reset, spend their gold, and just 5 mana down mid, they can A-ram this to victory.
And I know that Kickin Squids was being careful there, but I really feel like the play would have been to just get in there, right? You've got those tanks, but it did come down to Vision. And gonna say this, we didn't see any blue wards, blue trinkets being dropped, which I think would have helped a lot in that scenario. But now the dies have been cast, and we've got Elder and Baron on the needlessly large rods. This is a nigh insurmountable problem. It's possible, right? I guess there could be a massive overstep, but it's going to need to be miraculous for this to be thrown from this point. We're either about to watch a clean closeout or an incredible... they're on a ward. This trick won't work. No. The trap can't be pulled. There it is. That's 3 members being ticked on with Elder damage. They're trying to fight in a choke point right here, but Rat House is split, taken down by Dizzy Dave. 19 steps, ticking down next, and even through the ult, he might die, which he does. Dobby gets that kill. The ticking damage of Elder doing everything it can right here. 19 steps, going to get some punches in, but we need to see a masterful outplay, or it is going to be the needlessly large marching it home, which I believe it is. They fought 2 back-to-back extremely long games. This one isn't over yet, though. They've still got to crack the Nexus turret. They've still got to take these last 2 objectives down. But here it is, the Zig Satchel Charge. They're just able to dive. An amazing Rel engage right there, and that's everything they need. Needlessly large rods are going to take it in 2.
Huge, clean close out. Let that be a lesson to anyone you play with who says Vision doesn't matter. sitting on that ward. Huge play from Needlessly Large to take advantage of that. Drop the Ziggs ult, engage in. The Elder does the rest of the work for them, burns out 2 people immediately, and that is a 2-0 from Needlessly Large.
Oh my God. Amazing games. Amazing games from both teams. Gotta tip your hat to them. Part of the reason games are amazing is when they are so evenly matched. Kickin Squids played fantastically, but Needlessly Large Rods just, being patient and then laying down the law. What a fucking banger series. We are going to do a series of quick interviews. If people are interested, if there are the teams listening to this, just put one of your members into the community channel and we'll pull you up. Oh, I'm also just... there was a watch party yesterday, and now there's a watch party today. Yesterday there were about 5 people. Now there's about 10. If you hop onto the streams for the low budget LCS, feel free to hop into the Watch Streams Together channel. Ooh, and it looks like we've got the man himself. I'm gonna pull him up. Dizzy Dave, welcome to the consulate. Please pull yourself up a chair. I've baked you some fresh macaroons. Welcome to the desk.
What up?
How's your day going, man?
Cannot complain. Pretty good, obviously, pretty good end to the day, obviously, but other than that, still pretty good.
Yeah, 2 fantastic back-to-back games, and I would say not classically easy ones either. You guys played a series of 40-minute bangers where it all came down to vision, communication, and just nailing the perfect team fight. You guys are a new team to the league. Tell us what your comms are like. What's the communication like when it's, 41 minutes in and you know the next fight is everything?
Well, I'll tell you this. In game 1, the comms were purely, okay, where are we going to get CC'd from now? Because, dear God, was that the worst playing experience in the world.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
You have to dodge Nautilus, but then you have Morgana, but then you have, no matter what you did, we go into a fight and just sit there for 5-6 seconds and be like, okay, let's get all the CC out of the way, and whoever's left at the end, hopefully clean up a fight. Just pray to God that you last that long.
And I mean, can we just say, though, I think that was a pretty reasonable response to your masterful first pick Vayne. That is a statement, my man.
Yeah, so the plan going into it was that Vayne is a very strong pick in the meta right now, where we weren't sure if they would pick it. Based on the scouting that we did, it didn't look like their ADC played Vayne, but we didn't want to take a chance. So it was just, if they leave Vayne open, because the odds of them banning Varus are pretty high.
Sure.
We first pick the Vayne. If they don't, then we'll adjust from there, but 2 games in a row it was left open and we just had to pick it. Didn't really have much of a choice.
Oh, no, super reasonable. I mean, it paid off in spades in both games. Well, we have you here. Anything that you want to say to the fans after the win? You've got a lot of people cheering for you guys in the chat. Anything you want to say?
I would just say, first and foremost, thank you to everybody that not only plays in the league, all the production staff that puts everything on here. This is a phenomenal product in general. The low budget LCSs, like rec leagues in general, are some of my favorite things to do in League of Legends. To anybody who is in chat who is not currently on a team, ask around, try and find friends for next season. It really does change the way that you look at the game. And it is one of the most fun experiences that'll keep you playing League of Legends for many years to come. It's a blast.
Oh, shucks. We're blushing. Thanks, man.
Never a problem.
Well, that's fantastic. Oh, one last thing I wanted to ask. Group D, clearly going to be a banger group. Have you guys looked at any of the other teams you're playing, or is this just like heads down, we're taking our opponents one at a time kind of thing?
So to give some background on this team's formation in general,
sure.
The Needlessly Large Rods are
great name, by the way.
Formed. Thank you. That is the TikTok comment section coming in strong.
Forged by TikTok. Beautiful.
It was. So this entire team was basically we put out a video saying that we wanted to get a team going, and everything was drawn purely at random from TikTok. We have a total squad of 12 guys. Our A squad played this week. You'll see our B squad next week. So we are rotating as many people out to get everybody a chance to play. So for now, the group that you saw today, we're on a 2-week hiatus as we just take a break. Play
Sure.
some solo queue. Tar Heels 2350. He's our jungler for next week. Keep an eye on him. He's a good guy to watch.
Will do.
But I honestly forget the original question. I was going on a really big
No, I loved it. That was
Yeah,
I love the
yeah.
origin story. Have you guys looked at the rest of your group, or just 1 week at a time?
1 week at a time for now, because
Sure.
we're rotating off and we
Totally.
like our group won't play in 2 weeks. We'll take a look in about a week, but for now it's just, focus on yourself, play your game. Realistically, in a gold league in general, if you play your game to the fullest, 9 times out of 10 none of us are going to be good enough to really overstep our boundaries. So if we lock in what we're good at, minimize our weaknesses individually, we should be able to win everything. We don't need to worry about drafting. Obviously you still do, but in terms of scouting everybody else, maybe avoid a one trick or two, but that's about it.
Sure. Well, that's fantastic. We look forward to seeing a lot more from your team as the weeks go on. And thank you so much for joining us here, man.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you for casting the game.
Absolutely. Our pleasure.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night, dude. All right, that was Dizzy Dave, captain of the Needlessly Large Rods. Maybe we'll have a Kickin' Squid up here. Let me see if I can
Poke around the oceans.
Yeah, let me poke around. Yeah, let me throw out my net question mark. I don't know how people acquire squids. Let's see. In the meantime, if they don't get back to us in a couple seconds, we will just carry on. But in the meantime, Kev is going. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Awesome. Let me welcome to the consulate. Kev has allergies. ADC of the Kickin' Squids. Kev, welcome to the desk. It was in 0-2 for you guys this week, but I think this is one of those times where you just walk away saying these two teams are incredibly even matched. What were those games like for you guys?
Well, it was an 0-2 in the results, but I think in our hearts it was more of a 1-1.
Beautiful. Love it.
We're really excited for this season. Obviously, it's been a big challenge because we're stepping up one league, and so that comes with some mental challenges. We're not expecting a lot, but we're still going to be giving it our absolute all, and just kind of learning the tricks of the trade we used last season to really build our platform for how we develop our comms and our team comp and bans and things like that. But overall, really good games. Really excited to see what the other teams have in store for us, and if every match is as exciting as this one, it's going to be one hell of a season.
Group D is looking pretty hot. We're already talking about what monster might arise from it when come times for playoffs. So these two games, really, the center of the world felt like it was through bot lane. You guys had gank after gank down there. I just want to ask you, your laner, the relationship between an ADC and the support is a beautiful thing. What's that conversation like? How's the communication? Do you feel like you guys are accomplishing what you set out to do? Is there room for improvement? Just what's it like?
I'm going to tell you guys now, there was a lot of people in the chat hyping me up, and I really appreciate that. But honestly, Henry is the mastermind. He is the brains. He is the brawn.
He is the brand.
I'm just clicking right click pretty quickly, I don't use attack move, so I use my mouse a lot. Dude,
I do that
he's
too.
really the shot caller. He's the one landing skill shots, and I think our communication within our lane is really good. Obviously, we need to work on avoiding Dianas when they kind of dive bomb at you.
Sure.
Other than that, it's cool being in a duo lane because previous years I was only playing top or mid. So
yeah. Well, that's just awesome and also lovely. Rat House says, "Aw shucks" in the chat. You definitely did have a lot of fans in the chat tonight. You guys all earned a lot of fans. Anything you want to say to those fans before we let you out of here?
For anyone that's brand new tuning in, keep tuning in. We have an awesome season. It's really well organized. We have amazing casters. It's a really cool community too. So it's not the biggest out there, but if we can get this channel, even bigger, it would be really cool to get more people in here and keeping that hype train going.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming on. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the rest of the season.
All right. See you guys later.
Peace, dude.
Love you.
Oh, love you too. Velexamores, thank you so much for being the newest investor in low budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. You got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes aren't us. Guys, the Chancellor says, thanks, little robot man. You never failed to swing in with that one. If you enjoyed watching this stream, oh my God, there's a way for you to get streamed too. Talk to your captain. Go over to the streaming schedules channel. Post your game in that channel, and we will get to you. This week, we had 20 games signed up, which was fantastic. Of course, we were not able to get to all of those, but we're going to keep on trucking and trying. And with that, I should also mention, we have another stream tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. We're going to stream for like 5 days in a row. Not even kidding. If we can get Friday covered, we might stream for 12 days in a row. It's totally possible. But we're going to keep going for as long as we can. So tune in tomorrow. I believe that one is also at 8 p.m. EST, and it is a banger. It is Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron versus Panther Corps. These are two hallowed LBLCS team names. And if you enjoyed the spirit of these games, well, you're going to fucking love tomorrow's games. That should be in the schedule of our Twitch channel. So if you click on schedule, I'm doing my best to keep it updated as soon as I know that a game is going to be streamed for sure. Aside from that, Bigfoot, anything that you would like to say?
Oh God, I am so drained from these games in like such a great way.
I know.
If you liked even a little bit of what you saw today, come back again tomorrow and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Unless we're not streaming those days, and then still come back. We'll know you're here in spirit.
Yeah.
I would honestly make twitch.tv/lowbudgetlcs your home screen on your browser.
That sounds safe. That sounds safe.
Just on the off chance we're streaming.
Absolutely. And yeah, definitely link to the Discord down below. And also, once again, a thank you to our sponsors, ProComps. They've been giving us a fantastic tool to play around with this season. So excited to get into more of that. If you're interested, LBLCS25 is a code for 25% off. And that is good for the whole season. Folks, I think we're going to call it. We're going to raid someone because that's the polite thing to do. Yes?
I'm just looking at our options here.
Yeah, I'm thinking Unified
Tyler
Live.
one's kind of a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. I think Unified Live has 339 people.
Or
They're another league.
Yeah. Oh, great. Let's do that.
Perfect. Beautiful. Folks, my name is LeChance. I've been joined by the effervescent Bigfoot. We're going to raid these folks and get out of your hair.
Get in there.
Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace
Charge.
out. Night, guys.